This time, our time. One city, one club. We're back. The time is now.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to NUFC Talk TV. Literally and finally back in black and white. We got a match today, the first one of the, shall we say, fiscal year for, if we put it in physical terms and financial terms. The preseason starts today, ladies and gentlemen, in Scotland. How much did we fly or did we drive over there in the coach?
Buzz, coach.
The coach, man. Yeah, there you go. What is it, an hour? No, more than that.
Yeah,
2.5.
Two and a half, yeah.
2.5 on the bus ride all the way to Celtic. And I think it's going to be a good starting match for the Toon. We're going to have images, of course, of the players getting into the stadium. We got a lot of news to discuss. We had an hour full of news to discuss and things that are happening, opinions to be made, and assumptions to be made as well. We don't know exactly what's going on, but at least we get to talk about our favorite thing, which is the Toon. So please help us. Hit the like button. Help us out. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Hit that like button right now. Don't get distracted. Do it right now. Comment what you think this match is going to be, and obviously the news that we're talking about. It looks like Trafford is farther and farther away from the Toon. So that's another one. Another one bites the dust, as they say. Was that who sung that? Is that the mustache guy? That's he's English, man, wearing weird mustaches. But it's okay. Good lad though.
We're talking about another one bites the dust.
Yeah. Another
That's
one bites.
Queen, not.
Yeah, there you go. That's when people said only Queen showed up. Somebody told me only Queen. We had a concert of Queen in St. James's Park. I said the Queen's at St. James's Park. I've never seen that. Not the Queen, man. Queen. But anyway.
The Queen.
But anyways, folks, hit the like button. It's free. You help us out. And also, if you can, if you're willing, if you can donate to the channel, you can do that via Super Chat, highlight your comment, or do Super Sticker, or become a member. That also helps out, and you also get perks for it. Or gift memberships away if you are already a member. So please consider supporting us if you can. If not, just hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, folks. So, first game, the crew is back. Me, Win, and Gary on the live match crew commentary. So, what do we think? We got an hour to talk about a lot of news. And, I guess the first one we can talk about is Trafford, to be honest. Because that seems like, let me read Luke Edwards' post. He says, Burnley have been holding out for $40 million for James Trafford all summer. Newcastle have sensibly, in my opinion, not been willing to go that price with other options to fill. The player thought he was going to definitely sign for Newcastle. If he goes to Man City, that is another top target missed. That will be 5 in one summer. And I didn't realize who the 5 were. And he mentioned Delap, I forgot about him, Mbeumo, Ekitike, Pedro, and now possibly Trafford going to City. City hold cards because he's their player nonetheless. Is he their player, or is he's not on loan at Burnley? They have
No. As I was saying on Thursday, yeah, or I might even have been yesterday. So Pedro and Delap went to Chelsea, and Mbeumo to Man United, Ekitike potentially to Liverpool, and Trafford to Man City. So that's Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Man United.
Yeah.
And in the pecking order, sadly, right now, that's where we are. If those bigger teams come in for him,
we are knackered.
Exactly. I said that without moving me lips.
The soundboard is active, boy. That's a little man behind the keyboard.
Got lickier.
You're going to say, I'd like to know whose hands up your backside.
But so are you saying that, because I was listening to you yesterday on the great show that you guys had on the Daily Show, talk about that. And so are you then rolling over and giving up? You got your belly up, and the big teams are
I'm not
scratching your
rolling over.
belly,
I'm
like
just
Gary scratches his dog
accepting,
on the shows. Is that
accepting reality.
so? Okay, so we're knackered then. That's fine as long as
No,
we
we're
admit to
not
that.
knackered.
So what are you saying? If we can't compete for the big dogs or with the big dogs, then
Well,
what?
what I'm saying is that okay, so maybe they'll get. It look like they're getting etiquette,
Like a ticket, man.
etiquette, whatever. Ate a tea cake.
I'm glad it's not just me.
I ate a tea
Well,
cake.
that's one positive why we didn't get him. We don't screw up on commentary.
But it's just the reality of things. Allied to which we can't pay the money that they are all paying. If it gets into a bidding war, salary wise. So let's assume, for example, we've lost out on Pedro, we've lost out on Delap, we've lost out on Akitike, and let's assume we get Sesko instead.
Oh my God!
Who's to say we've lost out?
Well, but Arsenal are for Sesko, so according to your theory, we are.
Indeed they are, but they're also are they going to get Sesko and Osimhen both playing the same position basically?
Let me ask you this though, because let me ask you guys this: why have we gone for Osimhen? I mean, his clause is cheaper than Nekitiki's. He's a proven. I think he's proven in the world more than Nekitiki.
£400,000 a week. That's why.
Yeah, but you don't know until you have to negotiate this. You have to negotiate. You have to talk to them and say, look, this is where it's going. Napoli is not. Napoli's owner, De Laurentiis, is a mafia don, man. He don't give a damn.
Allegedly.
Well, I mean, but I'm not being literal, but I don't want a lawsuit against NUFC Talk TV anyway. but he comports himself as a very mysterious, no nonsense type of guy. But I mean, but he's not like Osimhen is. He's playing the Galatasaray. He's got to go. It's not like he's
Galatasaray are paying him half the wages, and Napoli are paying him the other half.
Yeah. So Napoli, I'm sure they want to get rid of that salary. So I don't think they want to keep him so they can pay that amount of money when the player's not really happy to be there or when he's loaned out.
Yeah, but
so,
Osimhen is more or less declared that he's not going to take a wage cut.
I have never read that, but I'm just saying. I think trying it goes a long way.
How do you know we're not trying?
You keep saying that everything gets leaked in today's world because it's in the convenience of everyone except I guess Newcastle in this. But it's in the convenience of the player because leak it out so maybe I can get another deal, more money. And if not, I'll go to Newcastle. The agents is the same thing. The other clubs are the same thing. Everybody leaks everything out, bro. You're not going to keep a high-profile player like this and not be leaked. Even Trafford, the situation with Trafford is...
And it also begs the question, why is nobody else going after him? Well, the beauty about the players that we've quote-unquote lost out on is that they're all absolute top-quality players.
Look, Ragatoni here says, of course the club has spoken to Osimhen's people. They know the terms. Also, AFCON, all African player, Wissa included, is not going to be available for 6 weeks. Missed 12 matches. So, but how often is the African? Is that every year?
Every other year.
Every other year.
Okay, then, so, I mean, in this far, it depends on how far they get. I mean, listen, you were saying, I do agree with that. I think this is a non-story. Yeah, it's something to take in consideration, but it's not the end-all be-all. I mean, look, if Liverpool can have the greatest player or close to of all time in Salah and there's no issues, I mean, then come on. I don't see that being...
Because with somebody like Salah, you bite the bullet. Because you've got him for the other, but there's not many Salahs about.
Yeah, no, but actually, I can use that against your argument because if Wissa is not going to be the most important player, and we're not going to miss out on the most important player for Newcastle for 2, 3, however long it is, I don't remember. then it's not really that the end all be all. If you actually tell me,
listen, I wouldn't mind with her at all. But if you've got an alternative who isn't going to be missing for 12 games,
yeah, but what's the alternative?
All things being equal, you're going to take the one that's available for those.
Well, let me go to Gary. So Gary, another option could be my favorite. I really want him in the team, Jean-Philippe Mateta, and I really would love to have him just so I can say Jean-Philippe in commentary because I love that name. And he is. I love him. I love him as a footballer. I think he's a good. I think he would be a great backup, and also could play with Isak if needed. But we're not. I don't know, man. We're not. I feel like we're a slow club, man. I don't know.
You're just impatient, man.
I just want to jump back to Osimhen. I mean, for me, I think that was probably one that we have missed the boat on a little bit, because even though there's been a 75 or something like 75 million euro agreement between Napoli and Galatasaray, Napoli had put a block on him returning to Italy. They've now agreed it's a £40 million down payment for this season, and the rest of the money gets pulled in 26. So for me, when you talk about a player's wages, that can easily be made by the money that you're not paying out initially. So I don't think it would have been initially the wages. The one thing, if you have a look at all the clauses with Osimhen, he now can't be sold to an Italian side for the next 2 seasons. That's part of the arrangement. That's part of the clause that was put in there. So there's obviously a lot of issues between Napoli and Osimhen. And the saga's been going on for some months now, hasn't it? So again, have Newcastle not been involved heavily with Osimhen? Again, I don't want to keep saying that Eddie doesn't want certain individuals. There's certain individuals that hold clubs to ransom comes to mind. I don't know. Obviously, what's gone on in the background with Napoli, but he seems as if when he turned his back on Napoli and wanted out, they certainly didn't want him back to return for pre-season training at all. There was a clause stating when he went to Galatasaray on loan that he would remain away from the club for pre-season training, which he has done. And I think it was more his sanctioning for a return back to Galatasaray. He enjoyed his time there. And he seems as though, like I said, whether Newcastle themselves have actually been and got involved with any conversations with Osimhen's agents or anything like that, I don't think any of us will know. I mean, Jean-Claude Mateta, Philippe Mateta, I should say, he's a different striker. He's a different force. I mean, obviously there's been no official links with the lad. Wissa seems to be, everybody's name that everybody's going to now. But again, are you willing to pay the money that is now, Brentford have put on his head, because they have got that option of the further year in his contract. So it's not as if it's going to come cheaply. They don't need to sell. So, for them to get rid of Wissa now, Newcastle are going to have to front a lot of money up front.
Well, I think they're wanting over 50 million for him, and that is the problem. I don't know how many goals did he score last season.
19.
And how old is he?
28.
Well,
his birthday's September, so it's exactly the same situation.
In my opinion,
Wilson.
I think. Well, no, I don't think so.
We signed Wilson when he was 28. That's
yeah. Well, you're right. But Wilson is knackered, man, now.
But he wasn't at the time, and that's what I said. It's a gamble, when you start getting into the older statesmen.
I know what you're saying.
No, but that's what I said. I mean, Wilson really didn't come with the injury baggage at the start. But after a couple of seasons, that's when injuries start to set in, especially when you are the lone front man, if you like, because you are being pushed. And it's the same with Isak. And, we'll go on to the Isak saga in a second. But, I mean, it's a case of now players have to manage the minutes. and it starts now, and it's crazy to even say that, you know. And Wilson, apparently he's come out and said if he wasn't pushed, the same as Owen when Owen was at Newcastle, Owen kept on saying that, you know, I'm not fit, but if you want me to play, I'll play. And then he got obviously charaded because he wasn't fit. He was only 90% fit half the time he was asked to play. And I think that's the pressure on strikers these days because they aren't a commodity. Natural strikers are very few and far between. And, you know, what Winnie's saying correctly before, if you like, because against the cartel, unfortunately, we are behind in the pecking order. And even now, Manchester
Lawrence
United...
Gill doesn't think so. When talking nonsense as usual. Impatient, yes, no doubt, he said. Trust Eddie is about to come out. Reality is to date not one first choice Howe player has been signed. I get it back again.
Well, I would assume Milanga is one.
Well, of course. Well, that was going to be my first point. Well, one has been signed. You know, okay, Trafford and Buemo, Pedro, Ekiteke, Delap haven't. But as I've said, where have they gone?
Yeah, I know that win, but it doesn't. You can say that all you want to, but it's still they didn't come here. So, yeah, that's fine. They went to bigger clubs. As far as history is concerned, one club that's the current champions that where they're going to compete for championship. Chelsea right now, we don't know what they're going to do. Man United are as rubbish as they possibly can get. They're hoping that they can be better. That doesn't mean they're going to be. We are, as far as current project, we are up there above some of those. You know, I don't even know what Spurs is going to do. So we didn't go for Kudus. We could have attempted to go for Kudus. They went in it and they signed him. No, you can say that Kudus might have want to stay in London, blah blah blah. That's but we don't know that. So I'm just saying we got some. Ekitike was going to come to Newcastle if Liverpool didn't get involved. And Liverpool check all the marks. To me, history is last as far as big club, but paying them a lot of money, going to compete for everything that they play for, and they're a big club. That all the marks. They check all the marks. I don't know that if Chelsea got involved, for example, if they would have gone. Now, Joao Pedro did go there, but he made it clear that he wanted to go to London. He wanted to go to Chelsea. So if a player makes it clear that they're going to – we heard this weeks before the saga was over, and we still there linked, you know, having a conversation with Joao Pedro when we knew he wanted to go to Chelsea. And then if a player says, I want to go to this place first, then we need to get out of there. We need to get out of there.
Well, that's exactly what we did.
No, man, it was way too long. You know that. Come on, man. It was way too long. We were in there.
What are you talking about way too long?
We were in there weeks.
We've still got 6 weeks to go, man.
No, we were for Pedro. We stayed in that negotiation, hoping that he would choose us for 2 extra weeks when he made it clear, and everything was rumored that he wanted to live in London and he wanted to go. Yeah, he wanted to go to Chelsea, more or less, not live in London.
What was wrong with that?
When you hear that, you say, "All right, perfect. We're done. We're out. Not wait 2 extra weeks hoping that you can persuade."
Give up, and you're the very person who's saying we shouldn't just give up.
No. But if a player tells you he wants to go to another club, there's nothing you can do.
Well, you know, show me that timeline. You're just saying it.
Come on, no, and everybody knew he wanted to go to Chelsea already. He made it clear, man. Come on.
The way I think about it.
You're looking around schools and stuff like that, wasn't he, Pedro?
Come on,
in London, you know, and that's what I said. I mean, again, you know, this is what I said. Even the likes of Wissa's favoured move now is Spurs. Everybody knows that. So why are we still harping on about?
We're not.
Our choice. Well, what I'm saying is the journos are. You know,
exactly.
That's
exactly the point. It's clickbait, man.
No, win. But you can't. You don't know what the club's doing. They didn't tell you. Say, hey, don't listen to the journals. Win. Listen to me. They didn't do that. You don't know what the club is doing. We can only trust. We can only trust what the journalists that are getting paid to be transparent are saying.
They're still saying it today. They're still linking us with Wissa today.
And we can only trust them.
Do you seriously think we are currently involved in any negotiations with Brentford or Wissa? Because I don't.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so at that money anyway. If I'm honest with you,
the Trafford deal, I don't know. I think that makes us look a little bit.
Deal's being covered predominantly now because Edison is talking about going to Saudi. So Man City are looking for a goalkeeper, and they've got first refusal.
Well, the Trafford deal.
Contractually.
The Trafford deal it makes it. I mean, it makes us look like simps, man. We've been simping over Trafford for I don't know, since last summer, and we can't get it done. In Man City, I guess I don't believe in these buyback clauses, but I think that since they might have a deal, since they do have a percentage of his transfer fee, they might just pay Burnley their whatever 80% that they have, and then it'll be a lot cheaper, and they get the player back. I guess I don't know, but that makes us look like fools, man. It does.
How does it make us look like fools?
So we've been on this guy forever, and Man City just comes in one sweep
we've wanted.
Come on, man.
Eddie's wanted Trafford for a while now.
And by the way,
and we've put a price on him. We've said that's what we think he's worth.
Okay.
So you don't just go and pay what anybody asks for it.
Well, I agree with Trafford. I don't even think we should have been there to begin with.
No.
But go on here.
That's just personal opinion, isn't it?
Because that's one of the things, isn't it? The question is, have PIF put a price on each player? That Eddie Howe's got this black book, and I said he seems to have referenced 2022 with the players again. It's the same players that he was looking at back then. And I question you guys. I mean, yes, we've lost out, and I question the audience. We have lost out on these guys this year. We've got the money. But would we have lost out on them in the previous 3 windows if we had the money and nobody else was interested in them?
Exactly.
It seems to me as though everybody, and again, if you think of the type of player that we're looking at now, and that's great, don't get me wrong, it means that we are now looking at the same players that the elite clubs are looking at. Even though, we are questioned constantly by pundits out there in media world, we are still a little club. That's what they say. But we are going for the same players that the big 6 are going for. And unfortunately, because of where we are in the pecking order, it hasn't happened. That's not Eddie's fault. That's not Piff's fault. The only thing I can question Piff with is if they have a pocket of money and they have put a price on each player, and Eddie Howe's been told to bid at that price and no further, then sometimes you have to question, whether we are doing it the right way. Because
who's putting the values on them?
Yeah, these elite players aren't going to come. Now, I've just heard Mbeumo is being paid £250,000 at Manchester United. Now, even if we agreed a deal, we certainly wouldn't have agreed the wage.
Wouldn't have been on anywhere near that.
No.
And that's, I guess that's the issue. Let's talk a little bit about the game. Isak is not in the squad, but also is not Joe Linton. So the thing is, Keith Downey says Joe Linton and Isak won't feature today. And let me see if I can show you, actually. There we go. Joe Linton and Alexander Isak won't feature today for Newcastle. Told their minutes are being managed this early in preseason. But that adds concern that we need players. We need them. And when you always want people to be positive and all that BS, but we need. I still think that we need a good replacement, a good help in the midfield. We definitely need a striker.
We need a striker, need a midfielder,
and need a center back,
and possibly a goalkeeper. Goalkeeper would be my last.
So you telling me that we have? Come on, man, be realistic. And I know you're gonna say yes just because you want to say that, just you want to appeal to the people, but it's not appealing.
I'm appealing to no one.
But exactly.
Bother me, does it hell?
But listen, you really think that we're going to sign 3 proper Toon players?
Yes.
Come on, man. Look at Ilanga, man. It took how long, man? Come on. There's got to be some level of objectivity that we can't do 2 things at once. I just don't understand
what I've said all along is I will judge the window on the 2nd of September. And on the 2nd of September, if we haven't signed those 3 players, there'll be nobody crying harder than me and complaining louder than I will.
Well, we don't want you crying.
Don't judge a painting when it's half finished.
Yeah, but you gotta assess how the painting is going day by day.
The painting's going very nicely, thank you.
Okay, well, anyway, that's fine, I guess. Let me go.
I mean,
Yeah,
the other thing that we've got to consider now is the fact that we've had 4 players, 3 of them were squad players that have left the building now. I'm not going to say Jamal Lewis was anything but a player out on loan, but the other 3 were part of the squad. And we've had 1 player in that was obviously he's going to be part of the squad going forward, and an under-21 Spanish lad, Cordero. So if you can class that as being a part of the jigsaw, it seems very much at this present moment in time, and I think this is where a lot of the frustration is. We are behind. Oh my God!
Out the door.
Well,
That'll please a lot of people.
Yeah, it's true. But I mean, what I'm saying to you is, we are now behind where we should be, not only as a squad, when we were talking a very minimal squad, but we are behind now, well behind where we should be. Eddie wanted 2 players extra to his squad at the start of the pre-season training. We are -2 now, if you look at it that way.
Yeah, well, we can talk about Longstaff. Longstaff is going now.
-2 as in Longstaff and Wilson.
Well,
no, there's 4 gone, hasn't there?
That's the thing, then. He wants to say there's 2 going. Wilson's been going, man. We just had to do it formally because he's never been able to play, so it's irrelevant. Now, so Longstaff.
How are 2 players down? Longstaff, yes, but we've got a longer.
Yeah, so like I said, if you think of squad players, right? We've lost Kelly, we've lost Wilson. Now, I know Kelly went out on loan, wanted to bring money in quickly. That was the idea. They didn't want to get rid of him. That's from Eddie's mouth himself. But they've been forced with hand up the back because they needed PSR money. So that deal was there, and thank Mitchell for that, if you like. We got £20 million for him. So you've lost Kelly, you've lost Wilson, you've lost Jamal Lewis, and now you've lost Longstaff, and we've lost Miggy. Right?
Jamal Lewis. How are you, man?
Jamal that's what I just said. Yeah, that's what I said. But he's gone, Win. That's what I'm saying. And who?
Yeah, he's gone. He was never anywhere near the fringe, even.
No, I know that. That's why I said with tongue in cheek about Jamal Lewis.
So what I'm saying, effectively, we've lost Longstaff and we've gained Elanga. Now we've lost Wilson.
Yeah.
And my thing is not even we had to.
We've lost Kelly, but we've got Lascelles back.
Look, man. Lascelles, man, come on. That's another. Look, the thing is, we need signings. That's what we need. We need to.
We do need signings. I agree. We need signings.
Congrats to Longstaff. He's on the screen now. Congrats on his move. I was a bit saddened when I was watching.
Thank you, Sean.
I was watching, the stuff on X. I got a little bit sad because he's a Geordie lad, and obviously he was pushed out, sort of made himself aware, or somebody made him aware that he wasn't going to be taken in consideration. So leaving somewhere like that is always, you feel for the lad because it feels like, okay, I'm not wanted, I'm not needed, but it's football, and I'm sure he understands that, and he'll be living in Leeds, not that far away from Newcastle, I guess you can say. So he'll be right there. But the Newcastle United Foundation as well thanked him for his work there. Yeah. For his work there. There you go. Thank you, Sean. Has been an incredible player, ambassador of Newcastle Foundation since 2019, making memories to last of a lifetime in our community. So there you go. Longstaff. Which is that Bobby Moncourt in the back? On the, or is that just an old guy?
I can't see him fully.
On the lower.
No, it's not.
Yeah, but either way, congrats to Longstaff. It looks pretty good in that shirt, though. I'm not gonna lie. That Leeds a big club, though. Leeds a big club. They're just in need of some love right now. Leeds. Hopefully they can maintain their level and stay in the Premier League, I guess you can say. But either way, lineup for today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go right to it. The lineup, and you will not look at whoever making all this money making graphics for Newcastle is a numpty. We need to reevaluate. We need to hire one of us here because look, what the heck, man? I can't zoom in enough. but I'll read it to you. So the starters will be Pope, Trippier, Butman, Shar, Barnes, Target. Fucking hell,
Well,
man.
Lewis Hall's still recovering, isn't he?
Well, this is the numpty squad. So Osula, Murphy, Willock, Bruno G, captain, and Lewis Miley. So definitely some. I would assume that the others
experimentation going on there. Shall we say?
Yeah, there you go.
It's minutes in legs, mate. That's what we've got to do now, isn't it? It's all minutes in legs and preparation.
Yeah.
That's right. And on the bench, you will have Dubravka, Rudy, Lascelles, Tonali, Gordon, Kraft, Ilanga, Ashby. Look at that. Ashby back in the tune. Byrne, Alex Murphy, White. Who's White?
Joe White.
Great Joe White. Fucking hell. Joe White, man. He was at MK Dons, wasn't he?
Yeah. So was it MK Dons?
Man. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure he went there, or Wimbledon, one of the two.
Well, he started off at Crewe. A pal of mine's a Crewe supporter, and he thought he was fantastic.
Yeah,
Hearns.
According to a couple of the MK Dons, I mean, I saw them towards the tail end to have a look at him. He was doing okay. He's doing half decent at the MK Dons.
I've always rated him. I didn't think he was given a.
But the trouble is now he's 22
to start with. Yeah, that's right. He's not a Bairn anymore.
He's not a Bairn anymore.
Not a Bairn anymore, man. And then you got Hearns, Munda. I thought Munda was gonna be good, man. Very agile.
He's showing something, and I mean, he's took him a while to get settled in the under-21s, but he seems to be showing a little bit of nuance now, and I think, like I say, for me, the loan out for him was bang on. Even though there was lots of, I suppose, criticism over his playing style and everything else, but I think he's one to look out for. And like I say, he wants to improve. Again, you talk of players individually and what they want to achieve at Newcastle. He's one of them midfielders. He's an 18-year-old kid that's still trying to find his feet. And I think there was a problem with him having some home issues, feeling a little bit homesick. And I hope like I say, he shines today, because that's what I'm looking forward to. Is this squad of mixed young uns stepping forward into the big frame, and then obviously, hopefully, that can support the team going forward.
So and then you got Sean Neve on the bench as well. So that's the way better looking at it. Way better way of looking at it on your screen there, of how they might have the formation going. Barnes on the left, Osula in the middle. Interesting to see what Osula can do in the middle. Murphy on the right. So there you go. Bruno. Willie's going to be playing in the middle. Interesting.
Yeah,
I thought Bruno would be.
I think they might switch. I think Osula may be in the middle and Willock on the left.
Yeah, you could find Miley and
Osula in the middle. Willock. What?
No, it'll be Miley and
I think
Bruno
Miley will be on the right.
Yeah, and Willock will be that floater. He'll be the one that just supports Osula going forward. He'll have a free roll today.
By the way, let me refresh, because somebody was saying that the stream is not working. So let me refresh on the. Well, it's looping around.
It looks okay. Yeah,
on the thing. No, I'm talking about on the match, the private match. Oh shoot, I gotta share it with you guys.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
There you go. So there you go. Anyways, so welcome guys, NUFC, evening gents. What time?
782 tuned in at the minute, and we've only got 52 likes. How are guys? Smash the like button, please.
A lot of people watching. A lot of people watching right now. Smash the like. Everybody, stop for a second. Hit that like button. As a good friend of mine would say, hit that like button. So come on now, hit the like button. Help us out. It's free. You help support the channel. We can grow to the masses, to all Toon fans can gather in and enjoy the match, watching it together amongst friends. That's all we are, really, just sitting together in the pub. Imagine 794 people in the pub, in a virtual pub right now, just having a good laugh and having a good banter. So let me go with some comments so people can have their say, I guess you can say. A lot of people are having an opinion whether you like them or not. People are allowed to their opinion.
Absolutely allowed to their
opinion. You don't want that. You say you think you're a proper fan and everybody else is numpties. Well, let's go. Newcastle fan, Lewis. Love you, man. Hope you're doing well,
Lewis,
brother.
Member for 24 months now or something.
60 months, man. It's right there on your screen.
One of the originals. Cheers, Lewis.
No, literally one of the originals, man. I'm saying literally.
We'll see you on the
I hope you're doing well, mate.
reaction, no doubt.
Hope you're doing well, buddy. Just hopefully we can beat Celtic, but I don't really care. It's only a friendly. But it's all matters getting minutes in the legs or arms if you're a goalkeeper. There you go. Let's go to Michael NUFC, who says, "Good to have the NUFC Talk TV crew back. Weekends haven't been the same with the Mags." There you go.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Michael.
Appreciate that, buddy. Lee McFarlane, Isak open to a Saudi move. Being reported now, maybe a cracking deal. We loan him back for a few weird time. That ain't never gonna happen, man. That is weird. That I don't even know Isak. I don't think Isak would even entertain that. But yeah, I guess it would be
money talks.
But it would be one way of getting a lot of money, I tell you. Lynn Giles, is that how you say it? Giles?
Yeah,
Giles.
Man City put a buyback clause in his contract. There you go. Troll says Osimhen is on over 400k euros, so we can forget him, in my opinion, says him. Stephen Cameron.
That's the main thing we're there.
400k a week in our no dickhead policy prevents us from going in for Osimhen. How do we know he's a dickhead? You know, just because a relationship... Just because a relationship is over, it doesn't mean that he's a dickhead. You know, his relationship with Napoli is over. Just like Vlahovic and Juventus, and the manager is over. We don't even know what's happened. So, come on, man. We don't. To me, Vlahovic right now would be unbelievable. I mean, that is a proper center forward right there. Win. So come on.
20 million
euros. I've turned. There's Paul J. Just saying exactly what I've been since Ekitike fell through. I've been watching some of Sesko's goals. I've watched probably about an hour's worth of various. I mean, look, YouTube can make St. Maximum look like Salah, but Sesko has got a lot of attributes that I think are fantastic. If we could get him, I wouldn't even be bothered about losing out on Ekitike, to be fair.
Yeah. Shout out to Box, Memphis, Tennessee. We are so close, man. We're literally 2 hours away from each other right now. So shout out to Box. I'm from Missouri, so Southeast Missouri. So shout out to you, brother from Memphis. Box. His name is Box. Or
hey,
what was his real name? All right. Stephen Cameron. Oh, yeah, he said that about the no dick hit thing. Tony says, ideal Sesko or Frenjo Ivanovic. Frenjo is the guy Frankfurt are lining up to replace Ekitike. There you go. Alexander Howcroft.
Well, you could do a lot worse than follow Frankfurt's transfer policy, because they keep on selling players and still end up in the top four.
Mm-hmm. Welcome, Alexander Howcroft, to the channel. First time seeing you. Says, has PIF put a bid in for Isak for 200? I don't know.
We haven't seen anything official, but it's rumored.
It's rumored, but I mean, that's crazy though, to be honest. Lawrence Gio, Ilanga was second choice after being turned down by Mbeumo. Ooh, there you go.
That's absolutely right.
So that's what, to support his theory to you, that we haven't signed a first option yet.
No, but what I'm saying is we've got alternatives lined up, and if we lose our first choice to bigger clubs, that's something you've just got to accept.
Okay. Mikey says,
if Ilanga as second choice isn't an improvement on what we've got, which he is, what's the problem?
Mikey P says, did we actually put a bid for Mbeumo or Pedro? Well, we were definitely talking to the club. Well, I think we did put a bid up for Pedro, didn't we?
Again, yeah, we'll put a 60 million bid in for Pedro.
Yeah, for Pedro, yeah, we did. For Mbeumo,
according to reports, you know.
Come on, man. Stop being a conspiracy theorist, man. And Gary D, lads, do you think that if we had a DOF dealing with the transfers and had this transfer window so far, he would be defended like Eddie? I'm not an Eddie hater, but he can't do everything. I agree with you. I agree. We got to get a proper guy. Now, listen, the more I'm finding out about Paul Mitchell, I'm not liking too much of what his tactics were. That doesn't mean that a DOF is not needed. You know, you just got to get a good one in there that has authority, but is sensible enough to work with people that have been there before and work his way up there. DOF is the boss of Eddie Howe.
You don't come and kick the doors in and say, "Boosh, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do it my way. You lads are crap. You're going to do it my way because I am fantastic."
You know, bollocks. As far as we know right now, what's being reported is that he said we got to honor, or they were saying we got to renew Isak's contract to what he was promised. And he says, no, he's getting paid enough money anyway. So I'm not, if he can't understand that a talent like Isak needs to be secured, then he is truly knackered. Time and Tide says, if Isak wants to go, would you really want to stop him? Eddie should kick him out the door, 150 mil, not to be stiff. If your player wants to leave,
you don't kick him out the door. Nobody's offered 150 mil. But I agree. If any player doesn't want to stay, you know, have their head turned, good riddance. Absolute good riddance. We want people on board who are committed to the cause. And if you ain't, get out the door, son.
Yep. Thank you to Shane for being a member for 6 months. Says our fans showing the Scots how to drink today. There you go. There you go, mate. And last but not least, Alexander says bang average players are going for 60 million. Well, that's the market, man. Unfortunately, that's the market we're in.
There's the train up the. That's the Carlisle train, actually.
We use your share screen. There you go. Let's start doing that. So that is that's not Jamie.
That's Jamie.
Oh, that's Jamie down there. Yeah. Okay, down here.
You see his eyes. He looks like a suicide bomber. and I think that's Rubenstein sitting behind him.
No, it's not, man.
No, it's not, man.
It's not. You're not.
Do you not think that's Rubenstein in that's talking to the guy standing up?
Standing up? No, it's
no, it isn't.
I think it is, like.
No, but it isn't, man. We're telling you. Why we can't? Why do you have to argue factual things, man? Fucking hell. Anyways, but congrats to Jamie for being out there, going to Scotland, and was able to get some tickets like a proper fan.
Yeah, he obviously didn't have as many loyalty points as me. I mean, where is the logic? You've got too many loyalty points. Honest, it blew my mind.
Is that what they told you?
Yeah.
You got too many loyalty points, so you can't go. How the hell is that?
I've got no idea.
Jamie can't be.
You had to have exactly on the day I applied.
Well, surely Jamie can't be that far from you.
No, Jamie will be in front of me on loyalty points.
So what do you mean? Oh, you don't have enough? They told you, or you?
No. But because they kept on dropping, the loyalty points you needed kept on dropping, and it didn't drop far enough for me to get them. I've got 31 now, I think. It didn't drop far enough to get there. But then Celtic gave more tickets. So it went from 7,200 to 10,000. So there was another 2,800. And when the first one came on, it was for people with 25 loyalty points. So I've got more than 25, so I went on, and it wouldn't let us go to the basket. So I rang the club, and I said, look, I'm on the book.com site, da-di-da-di-da. I've got 31 loyalty points. He says, oh, you've got too many. Today is just for those with 25. And tomorrow will be for those with 24 or 23, depending on how far down they go on the page. You've had your chance. I said, but every time I tried to get on, I was told I didn't have enough. Honest to God, man, it was crackers.
Hey, by the way, 4 hours ago, that's crazy, by the way. That's a crazy story. But on to more important things, you not going to a Celtic game is not really important to the Toon fans, man. So, but I appreciate your story, man. You're a good storyteller. I know. But I just can't believe this because it's heating up now. The Daily Express are saying that Alexander Isak is set to be open to a move to Saudi Pro League, with Al Hilal reportedly in the mix to sign the goal scorer from Newcastle. That cannot. I just don't see that in any.
Well, it'll tell us where PIF are in terms of their commitment in Newcastle, won't it?
But I just cannot conceive, first of all, the player being open to this. I mean,
maybe they're adopting the Chelsea thing, and they're going to say, right, we're going to buy you for 200 million, and then put him out on loan to you.
No, but listen, the player must really love Newcastle if he does that. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because if you're gonna put your career at a halt, because that's what it is.
World Cup next year.
Well, he's gonna be, he's gonna be,
he's
Swedish.
Gonna be there anyway.
Come on, I love Swedish folks. Actually, not really, but I love. Never mind. I don't want to get too political, but Swedish folks, you gotta get yourself right, man. Go with the Lord's way. The Lord's way. They're shifting away from the Lord, but come on, man. He's gonna be in the World Cup. But man, your valuation in the world estimation of a top striker will go down. So unless he comes back and kills it again and does what he does, and I guess so. But he really has to be in favor of Newcastle for him to do that. I love Newcastle to do that.
The way I look at it now is the fact that and somebody's just put it in the chat, and I must admit I agree with it. Pop Mags. Is he going for the money, or are you going for, you're certainly not going for fame and glory.
It has to be for money.
Damaging. Yeah, but, he's right, without damaging your long-term prospects. Because, like I say, you're going to go and coin in now, but you're not getting any younger. And once you make that move, and as we've seen with a lot of players that have done it, Henderson has done it. And after, it's not what you expect in these leagues. It's nice to have the money, but it's not what you expect. And I think sometimes when the football's not there, you sometimes wish you'd never made that move. And we've even seen Alan Maximin, saying that he'd wish he'd never done it now. So, like I say, I think you've got to be careful what you wish for. And if he is thinking about just the cash, then the prospects, may not look as rosy as they do at the minute. Where are we? We got 11 minutes before kickoff, guys.
There's still nothing on there.
No, we got it now. We go on the private screen. We got it on private screen. You just got to refresh. Folks, come on, help us out. Hit the like button right now. Pause for a second. Hit that like button. It helps us to grow and get more Magpies involved. I appreciate everybody for your kind support. What are your predictions, I guess? You can in the chat. Everybody spam your predictions in the chat, in the comment section below. Does it really matter? I don't know. But at least we still got to see a good performance. We still got to see players.
That's what it's all about. It's all about patterns of play, minutes and legs, and commitment. Obviously, we don't want to get beat.
No, exactly. That's the thing. Like I say, I quite like the fact that he hasn't gone down the road of putting all the kids on together. I think that's the big thing for me. Maybe we are, Craven's at a good point there. Maybe it's Piff pushing up the price of Isaac to keep the Reds away.
The Reds.
I just don't see that would have been selling them anyway. As I say, unless 150 comes in.
No, yeah, but that is 150 from Saudi. No.
No, not from Saudi. From anybody else. I think if Liverpool had come in with 150, he'd probably be away.
Pingus is very quiet. I'm not sure what he's talking about. Let me know. Brutal as usual, says Matt Anderson. 3-1 Newcastle. Lee McFarland says, I can't understand why our owners aren't giving agents holidays. Well, come on now. Fucking hell. We can't get political now. Let's not get political on the show. Don't care about results as Rigatoni. Just see a decent bit of play. Well, that's the most important thing. Getting these players to. This is the time for Sula to show what he can do. Miley probably has more room for mistake because there's nobody really pushing him behind him other than Willock.
No, but he's got to show that he can.
By the way,
do a job.
Joe White coming from back from MK Duns, he's probably not going to go out on loan because what is the other midfielder that we got there to back up if anything? If for a Carabao Cup or for a FA Cup, we're going to be tight.
I'm expecting us to buy one.
Well, yeah, okay. We just might as well sit down. The way things are going, your legs are going to hurt. Your legs are going to hurt from waiting, man.
28-1 apparently. BT saying Newcastle winning the Premier League.
Yeah, when they did the breakdown, it was 42%
Well,
Liverpool, 31% Arsenal, which I disagree with, 12% Man City, and Newcastle were in fourth at 6%, with Chelsea 5%. And
now let me
11% anybody else.
Let me ask you this good question by Harley Free Riders. YNRA. What is that? That's not You Never Walk Alone. But says you could have Nunez and Sesko. You develop Isak and could do the same with Sesko. They will fix your wages and get you 2 great players. Would you take Nunez? Sesko, I don't think there's an issue with that. But do you take Nunez as a backup or, I mean, he is brutal when he misses, but.
No,
he scored 2 classics against us, though, didn't he? When we should have won.
Well, he certainly did, yeah.
No is the answer. No is the answer.
Yeah, but you say so hold on though. You say no is the answer, but then you say that we're going to lose top target. We're going to lose top targets to other big clubs if they're involved, and they usually are in for those big time players. So now we can't take lower level players. I mean, you can't have it all. Unfortunately,
who's interested in Nunez at the top of the Prem?
Nobody.
No.
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly. So,
so why should we be?
I mean, let me throw the question back, and I think that's you never read. I think that is YNRA. I'll throw it back to you. I believe, and again, this is only my opinion. Liverpool are probably the best team at the minute in Europe. At least on a par with the likes of Real Madrid. And if you can't score goals when you're getting the type of chances he's getting at Liverpool, then again, I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm just saying the chances that he has had for Liverpool, and he's missed absolute sitters, you have to question ability because you're never going to get the opportunities in a lot of European sides that he's had at Liverpool.
Very true. Very true. Very true. So I guess Celtic are coming onto the pitch right now, ladies and gents.
We'll be back in a second, gents.
Yep. And they're, I guess, showing their new signings, if I'm not mistaken. It might be wrong. Ian Fleming help us out. I guess he looks like a new signing.
Is Ian Fleming in the chat? I don't know. I'm seeing him.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He is. All right.
Reed.
We've got 145 likes, which is better, but come on.
Come on, hit the like button,
Not even
folks.
1
hit the
in
like
5.
Button.
Hit the like button. Take 2 seconds out, please. Really helps the channel. Cost you nothing. And we really appreciate it.
The preseason starts, ladies and gents. Newcastle United getting ready for another journey of...
Are we crossing to the live match studio?
What? We already did, man. What's we are in the studio. What are you talking about?
Okay. So do I need to put that up there then? Yeah.
You need to select the private match on the left.
Yeah.
So you could wait. Don't add it to the screen, bro. Stop adding stuff to the screen. You have to click on the left. Just click select private match. That's all you have to do. On the pro scenes, select private match. That's it. This guy's going to get us in trouble, man. He's going to fucking put the damn live match on the screen. You got it now?
Yeah.
All right. So just to remind people, what are the starters for both teams? For Newcastle United, Nick Pope, Botman, Shar. Whoa, I got Trippier. Was Trippier starting?
That's right, yeah.
Trippier, Target, Guimaraes, Willock, Miley, Murphy, Osula, and Barnes. For Celtic, you got Schmeichel. Is he related to Schmeichel? Murray, Trusty.
Yeah, that's Schmeichel from Leicester.
Oh. Inamura on the left, Ralston, McGowan, McGregor, all the mechs from Scotland. And Ingels, is that his name? Ingels. Kenny, Jun, and Maeda. Man, that's going to be difficult. So there you go. We are ready for Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button. Help the channel support the channel by just smashing that like button, subscribing to the channel, helping us grow. You can super chat. You can give memberships away. You can super sticker. Help us out that way as well.
We've got to keep an eye on Maida, though. He was their top scorer last season, so he knows where the net is. So be interested to have a look at this lad.
They got a lot of Asian players, man.
They have.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think they just signed another one. That's interesting. That's good.
Yeah, they certainly hit the market out there in Asia.
Good point by Craven. Says Celtic beat Sporting 3-0 last friendly. His son, exactly, and you're a proper fan. It was his son. Schmeichel is the old Schmeichel's son. Yeah,
that's Casper who won the title with Leicester.
With Leicester,
exactly. Matt Anderson says Nunez is 50 times better than last season's of Wilson. Well, I guess you can actually say that. You can actually say you are right. And Wynn was hoping and praying that he was going to score 10 goals. He didn't score more than one, I don't think. So in that sense,
he didn't get one.
In that sense, it is an improvement. So how many goals did Nunez score? It's also important to see how many tries it took him.
Exactly, about 6.
So that's pretty interesting. By the way, after the match, we're gonna have the sort of reaction on this same stream, and then we'll upload it later on if you missed it. But yeah, classic Celtic attire. The inverted stripes,
the hoops,
the improper stripes,
super hoops.
And the Toon are obviously debuting their blue shirt, resembling the past.
Yeah, I like it. I really do like it.
And am I saying things rightly there? Is there no numbers on their shorts? We've got numbers on our shorts.
Yeah. Look at that Botman looking sharp. Everybody looking sharp, man.
Numbers on shorts.
Hey, Gary, you going?
What's that? You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, crikey. Thanks, mate. I don't even know who the bloody teams are.
Come on now.
I've been chilled, man. I've been really chilled. Okay. Celtic are going to kick off, guys. They're kicking right to left as we look from the centre circle. And like you say, Newcastle all in the blue strip and something I really like. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to put that on the screen straight away. Thanks, Ian. Media hat-trick, guys. Made a hat-trick.
Showing his true colours, Ian Fleming.
Yeah. Like I say, he's a top striker, so it's going to be interesting. Newcastle on the close straight away into the penalty box. It's picked up again. I tell you something now. It's going to be some going this.
Good pressing straight away.
Yeah, absolutely. Chris Buddy, I am so sorry, mate, but my picture is awful. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo who the players are. You want to crack it, mate? Because like I say, if you want me to commentate, your picture is going to be better than mine.
I'm trying to fix something back here. Hold on.
All right. Asula on the press now, just trying to get the ball back to Kasper Schmeichel.
Yeah,
again. The ball down to the right back for Celtic now on the turn. Oh, nice little ball, but it's cut out there. Well done for Target.
I'd like to see Target have a good game and prove the doubters wrong.
Oh my God!
Shaw goes from the centre circle out to this right wing. Great ball to Trippier. Drops the ball back to Miley.
Controlled.
Yeah, very good. And that's Trippier at his best, I think. Unfortunately, we're not going to see that much of him, I don't think. Target again.
Into Barnes.
Barnes now coming centrally. Dinks the ball out to this far side to the Jacob Murphy. Try to get the ball in early.
Oh,
And we get the
Look
first
at Murphy.
corner.
Look good.
Doesn't help when Celtic players haven't got any of the names on the back of the shirts either. So apologies out there in viewerland because I won't know any of the Celtic players. So if Ian can support me, then that'll be great. Anyway, Trippier with the set piece. Corner. It's going to be an outswinger. Comes into the box. Oh, free header. Unfortunately, not directed well from Asula.
Poor.
It's just over the bar.
Well over the bar.
He tried to get a bit power into it, and unfortunately, there was no direction. Hit more the top of his head, and it went.
Yeah.
Asula.
He tried to direct it back across Schmeichel. To be fair,
that was a free header.
Yeah. But I mean, it's at an angle. It's not easy. Again, good closing from Newcastle.
38 years of Schmeichel. Fucking hell, his dad is. How old is that? I thought his dad might be in.
He's in his 60s, I think, isn't he?
He played for. Did he not play for?
With his feet straight to them.
Yeah, he played for both Manchesters, didn't he? Never going to go down
exactly.
Ball over the top. That's a great ball for Celtic. And again, deflection. And I think he's just kept that in.
Just kept it in. Did well there.
Yeah, he did. Popey. He was going out for a corner. But again, that's that crossfield ball again. Diagonal ball. Splits both Trippier and Shaw. Trippier asking for a handball there where, like I say, the ball's still in play. I'd rather him just concentrate on the game, if I'm honest. Botman. Target. Back to Botman. And just trying to play out Newcastle. Crossfield ball from Botman. Really great ball that was to Trippier. Trippier now plays the ball in towards Asula. It's just in between the two players, to be fair. It split both Asula and Murphy running through the middle there.
After you, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's a shame because it was a great ball.
It was a fabulous ball.
Celtic again, just trying to play themselves out of trouble. And again, it's a bit of a high press from Newcastle playing in blue today. Played long this time from Celtic. Again, only the one target, but he's got his foot to it there. Jockeyed by Fabian Shaw. Good ball down into the box there. Again, followed by Botman. Trippier.
Right. Bruno,
Bruno goes to ground again. He's typical, just outside the box. Let's fall over.
Brendan Rodgers, man, he's an old wolf. Man. He knows how to get around.
Yeah, he's been around the block a few times. Target. Back to Botman. Into Bruno.
There you go.
All over the top there for Murphy. It's just a little bit too long. And
can you see better now?
Celtic. Yeah, it's a bit better, mate. Yeah, thank you.
Well, I mean, it's good to see that the intensity is there.
Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, it's nice to know that they've continued this, but and this is what we were saying about before. The intensity is the identity, but is this just what Eddie's trying to show you to get the minutes in the legs? Because he wants the lads to go out there and push for 45 minutes. We all know it's going to be a different side in the second half from what we can see on the bench. So obviously this is the intent. 2 halves of just pure intensity, I think. Or poor control from Harvey Barnes there.
Very poor. Great ball.
Celtic again. Back to Kasper Schmeichel. Just playing along the lines. I'm sure he wanted the ball there, to be fair. Kasper then just drops the little dink over the top, but it's easily picked up from Matt Target. Harvey Barnes.
Back heel.
Not to say, it's the first time I've seen Willock touch the ball, to be fair. Playing in this mid role. Like I say, he's playing a bit more free in the middle of the park. It looks like Miley and Bruno sitting in the 6 and Willock playing as the 8. Miley now. Trippier into
Good
Bruno.
Football.
Now goes crossfield again. Nice little ball, but just not angled enough there for Harvey Barnes.
And the Porky Hat is back.
Celtic now just inside the Newcastle half. Just having a touch of the ball. Again, it seems very direct from Newcastle at the minute. Adopting the 4-5-1 formation when they're in the defensive unit, Newcastle. So, again, just seeing what Celtic can do to break the lines. And as soon as it's what Darren Byrne was saying, there's a certain point where they push when a certain player has the ball. And I think that was obvious again there. Trippier gets challenged. And it's out for a throw into Newcastle, just inside the Newcastle half. Trips just.
People, No Name is asking where's Isak. He just joined. He's they're managing his minutes along with Joe Linton. So
hasn't travelled though, even though J7's travelled.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. Hasn't travelled.
I didn't know about that.
Wasn't even on the coach. Murphy now into the box.
Oh, come on now.
Cleared, and unfortunately Miley couldn't get the rebound. Ball down the line for Celtic to chase. Half stopped by Shaw, but it's back in Celtic's possession. Gone to the right-hand side of the box. It looks as though it's a really good tackle from Bruno there into Willock's feet. Willock now just trying to run to the halfway line, keeps control of the ball, passes it back to Target. Inside to Botman.
Ooh, don't do it.
Botman just a little bit unsure of which way you want it to go there. They'd blocked the channel for the goalkeeper.
He
a
handled
dodgy
it right,
ball
though.
from Target. Yeah, he did. Absolutely. And again, Celtic in the final third, just trying to keep hold of the ball. Newcastle trying to get back into this 4-5-1 shape. Just allowing Celtic to have the ball. And again, let's just see the trigger point. Who has it when they trigger? It looks like the left centre-back seems to be the one. As soon as he's got it, it seems to be a trigger for everybody to push on. Good ball over the top, but he looked miles offside, to be fair, Eddie is.
A good intention, though, man. Wow.
It's going to be interesting to see with these new refereeing rules that come into play this season.
What's the new rules?
Well, of the 8-second rule for the keepers, they can only hold the ball for 8 seconds, or it's a corner.
That's been always a rule, though.
Well, it has, but it's never really been forced, has it? Yeah, exactly. And obviously, the talk now is I don't know whether you guys have read the rebound off penalty kicks is going to change.
Oh, Fabian Schär screw that one up. He did well though.
I don't know what he tried there. Pass of the Celtic player is out for a throw into Newcastle.
Mighty Win is playing Candy Crush. It's okay.
I'm just trying to help Gary out here. I'll be there presently.
Willock now back to Botman. Bruno just trying to show him some angles to play out. Up to Harvey Barnes, just inside the Newcastle half. Back to Botman.
Well, Bruno is definitely centre now.
Like I say, as you can see, both Miley and Bruno in the 6th position there. And
nice.
Willock playing off more of an angled position, to be fair. Harvey Barnes now on the left-hand side. Come on, running, boy. Try and get a little bit of space and some movement. Willock again on the corner of the penalty box. Easy there for Celtic. Gets a deflection off Target, out for a goal kick. Trying to be a little bit too pretty there, I think. Newcastle. That's a dodgy ball centrally there from Celtic.
Hey lads, keep it friendly in the chat. Don't be spamming too much. Come on now. Keep the user experience friendly. If you're from another team, be friendly.
A long kick has gone out for a throw into Newcastle. Target now. Botman. Again, no press from Celtic players at all at the minute. Just Newcastle to take the ball and play in their own half. Shot. Squared again to Botman. Oh, don't get caught there. Again, Bruno's Oh, it's Miley this time. Miley was lucky that time not to get the ball taken off him. Not really much of a challenge from behind there, but he did get the free kick. And again, the ball's gone out for a throw-in. A goal kick.
Public notices why he got a Norwich top on for. It ain't a Norwich top on. It's a Newcastle top on from days gone by.
Yeah, somebody, I don't know who it was. Somebody said they liked all the retro tops that we were wearing today. So there you go.
Oh, interesting. There you go.
Retro City.
Andre Felipe, depending on if it's Portuguese, is watching from Portugal, supporting the lads.
Good ball. Trippier across the box. Welcome, Andre.
Kenny Target is playing right now, so there you go.
Yeah, well, we knew that Hall and Tino wasn't going to be available for some of the pre-season, if not all of the pre-season. Obviously, he's still recovering, Louis Hall, from his operation from last season. And so he's still just solo training at the minute. And we all know that Tino's on an extended holiday because of his under-21 European
Everybody,
adventures.
by the way, is having a mare, according to Andy Bell. Brant said he paid twice and still not letting him on.
That might help you, Gary.
Have you sent me something?
Yeah, WhatsApp.
Oh, cheers, bud. I'll have a look. Celtic again, just playing in front of Newcastle. Nothing really getting behind. That
was we are knackered.
It's gone behind for a corner.
Wow,
that was a good block. That was a good block by Botman. But man, that would have been not good at all. Let's take a look here.
Yeah, it was across the box, and it was like a shot
was
that was deflected. Yeah.
Man.
In-swinger for Celtic now. Ball out to the back stick. A free header there to a degree, but it's gone behind. It's so hard with the Celtic players not having any names on the shirts. Number 24, and that was Kenny.
Kenny.
According to Wynn's list that I've got down here. Thank you, mate.
Oh. Is that what he was taking fucking 10 minutes to do?
Yeah. He's written all the names and numbers.
You can pull up SofaScore, you know. Ain't gotta do
yeah. And we've got Botman now. Again, crossfield. Well, that's I don't know who that was to be fair, because it's gone straight out of play from Botman. He's trying to find Trippier, but it was well overhit, and it was nowhere near Trippier, who had made a little bit of a run up the field.
Thank you, Random Access, for gifting the membership. Thank you, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
This is going to Alexander Ludi, so appreciate that. We're definitely going to revamp the member shows as the season starts, so stay tuned. Appreciate it.
Again, good closing there from Asula. Headed back towards Murphy there from Trippier, but it's gone Miley now.
That may be better for you, Gary.
Miley out to shot.
Well done.
Diagonal ball out towards Target there. Keeps it in play. Yeah, Target then just plays it inside to Barnes. Barnes at the byline. Crosses deep, and it's out for a corner for Newcastle. I know who the Newcastle players are. It's more the...
Cheers, Stephen. Love the content, lads.
I've sent you the...
Yeah, I've got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
And that's got the formation there as well.
Trippier again with an outswinger. Again, very deep, but it's a little bit too high for Asula. But it seems as though Asula's the target man. Yeah, he kept it in. Target now plays the ball towards the far post.
Oh,
Oh!
I had a dropper on
That
it.
was Shaw there with a instep volley towards the
Let me
back
read the lineups for the folks. They won the lineup again. Nick Pope, Shaw, Botman, Trippier on the right, Target on the left, midfield Willock, Bruno, Miley, and up front Osula, Barnes, and Murphy.
Yeah, Celtic on the charge here.
Oh, no.
Trippier gets a challenge and Shaw clears.
Celtic got a back four of Ralston,
I think that's
Murray,
Engels.
Oh, you got to get on that.
And Amura with a
by the way,
double pivot, McGregor and Engels.
The pink Pope shirt sold out in a matter of hours.
Everybody wanted that, didn't they? A lot of the girls. They're
not going to get me to wear that. A lot of men.
Hey, listen, only men wear pink, mate.
That's right. A lot of men were going nuts over it, man. I was like, okay.
Shaw again goes diagonal.
When you want a Pope shirt?
No, thank you. I don't mind wearing a pink shirt, by the way. But...
I can say a pink shirt with a nice tan.
Yeah, I've got a couple of pink shirts.
And good morning to my beloved wife Betsy in the chat.
Hey, Betsy.
Good morning.
She's handling 3 kids downstairs, so you know she loves the tune.
Oh,
go!
Right to Osula.
And by the way, my youngest son's nickname is Bonnie Lad. So I told him that. He was laughing, but it's for real. Everybody calls him Bonnie Lad because of me. Or actually, because of Jordy's. But I just kept repeating.
Bruno now. Into Murphy. Trippier.
The old triangles.
Yeah.
Triangles.
Triangles on the right-hand side.
Botman. We seem to be trying to overpower that left-hand side with Target.
Bit of pep ball
Come on, Bruno.
Here.
Yeah, go on, Bruno. Have a shot.
That was way off.
I was going to say, that's nowhere near. I think he's still on holiday on that beach.
Man.
Copacabana.
He had a good opportunity there. I don't know what the hell happened. Oh, my
he was
God.
trying to shape the ball. It was a bit greasy by the looks of it.
Oh, I said you're going to be a yellow card, though. What happened to Willock there?
Yeah, Willock's gone down already.
Oh, no! Oh,
my!
Fabian.
What the hell is Shar doing, man?
For a short own goal.
Shar was in the mid. Oh, something happened to Willock.
Yeah, Willock's got something in the face by the looks of it.
Oh, it's just a little horn knot. But it just hit his horn. But
the heel of the boot, I think. Let's have a look at this.
But this here, come on now. You're an experienced midfield.
That's
defender.
One hell of a save, by the way.
It is.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But he shouldn't have made that save. You know, Shar got caught him doing nothing and doing a lot. You know, just you got to get it out of there, man.
He should have just cleared his line, shouldn't he? Kenny's obviously starting to, move the back three a little bit. It's a strange one that because Maida plays the ball out to Yang and it's just an instant. Low cross. And to be fair, Shaw wasn't under that much pressure.
Shout out to El Cal.
Just gets back up.
El Cal says, good day, lads, from Perth, Western Australia.
El Cal.
Hello, El Cal. Good day.
Hey, it's just who we are, mate. It's just who we are.
Hey, our Popeye's coming off now. Look.
I need to get that sound there. Where is that?
It's who we are.
I don't even know if I have it.
Corner kick to Celtic. In swinger, just plays it short.
So Willock is off the pitch for a time being.
Yeah.
Last thing we need is Willock getting hurt at this moment in time. Come on, man.
Oh, God. That's not going to be hard, though, is it? He's made of glass, that lad. Oh, nice little reverse ball there.
Oh, yeah.
Back to Yang. Again, ball just keeping keeping hold of the ball with Murray. Celtic just being dilly-dallying on the ball there. Not really sure of which way they wanted to go, but they've got out of jail a little bit.
Rigid shape there, 4-5-1.
Unamura plays the ball forward towards Kenny.
Oh, that was a bit well done,
yeah,
Bruno.
Well done, Bruno there. A little bit of a Brazilian salsa.
It was the old 360, but he gets caught out on those as well.
He does.
But that was a bad ball by Trippier to him in the first place, by the way.
Andy Bell got knackered, by the way.
Did really well.
Andy Bell he got scared. Oh, there we go, Osula.
Osula now on the edge of the box.
Pass it. Oh, before that, man.
Yeah.
Oh, he tried. He's
trying to work an angle for the shot, so.
And then he saw that wasn't on, so he tried to play the ball. Good defending.
Yeah, Trippier back to Shaw. Just inside the Celtic half here. Botman. Back to Botman now.
22 minutes gone, and Will Osula's puffing and panting.
It's a target. I think that, like I said, this is what it's all about to win. You know, it'll be 45 minutes and really push yourselves for the 45 minutes. It looks very greasy out there, to be fair. Ball's zipping off the surface. Oh, apologies for my dog barking, guys, because somebody's just knocked the door. Here we go.
The dog's out.
Botman now on the halfway line. Again, just Celtic happy to have to sit back and allow Newcastle to have it. Pope sweeping
on the centre circle.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, good ball.
Go on.
Go on, buddy.
Willett now plays central.
Pass it
to Osula. Osula has a shot.
Oh, good save.
Well done to Schmeichel. It was deflected up in the air.
Well done, Osula.
Schmeichel had to keep his eye on that ball because it was looping over his head. So well done.
Great save.
See, that was a proper pass there by Trippier, wasn't it?
Zipped in off the surface, like I say, and Osula, to be fair, only had one thought on his mind, and that was to get the shot off.
And it was a good ball by Willock to Osula as well, to be fair.
Again, it's Osula who's the target man up there. 2 at the back stick then, cleared by Celtic. Target there a little bit left to deal with that one, and he does. Heads it out for a go safe.
Don't let it bounce.
Celtic on the halfway line. Back to Ralston. Back to Schmeichel.
The chins of Eddie Howe's black and white army.
I think that's Engels there. Back to Schmeichel. Right, so good ball from Schmeichel up to the halfway line. Celtic plays the ball early towards Maida. Maida now running towards the penalty box. Into the byline, but it's well blocked by Trippier. And Miley there just trying to play it simple. Yeah, he's trying to play it simple, but he gets caught in possession again, and it's given back to Celtic. I think he could have played it simple there, back to Trippier.
Half a shout for a foul, to be fair.
Yeah, referees allowed the play to continue.
Yeah.
Back with Trusty to Inamura. With Celtic to Trusty. What a great name that is. A Trusty. Do you a Trusty me with the ball? I don't. Trusty again. Back to Inamura. Just over the halfway line. Drills the ball
it's just who we are, mate.
to McGowan. Ball into Maida. And it's out. Oh, there's a chance there, you know. It could be a penalty. Penalty to Celtic. I'm going to say getting challenged from behind. I think that's from Willock. That was Willock, I think.
So that's a penalty for Celtic.
On Engels. Yeah, I think it was. And the gaffer's coming over.
Nick Walsh, the referee.
Maida plays the ball.
Oh, yeah, that's a penalty and a half right there.
Willock was nowhere near him, was it?
Can't do that.
No, Willock coming in from behind.
Oh, yeah.
Just goes down the back of his hill by the looks of it.
If you're going to challenge, make sure you do it right.
Yeah, referee's just asking for some details from upstairs.
Nah, it's a penalty, man. Stop playing. We'll see.
Bruno's trying to get it overturned, but he's never going to get that overturned. It's McGregor who's taking it. The skipper. Number 42. Oh, no, he's just keeping hold of the ball. It's going to 27. Engels, the lad who got fouled for the penalty. Engels now to face the penalty. Popey making himself as tall as he can with the Y. Here we go. And it's a goal to Celtic.
Celtic.
Yeah, well, Celtic.
Come on, Win. Do the scores. Practice. See if you remember how to do it.
And the Celtic fans go mad.
And the Celtic faithful.
Time and tide. Sell Willock to the Scousers for 80 million. I totally agree, mate.
That was one. Well executed, though.
Yeah. Sent Popey the wrong way.
Belgian international. They got no names in their shirts.
No, that's nothing. Not a thing, mate. That's why I said it's so bloody hard because you couldn't even see the numbers. Very hard to see the numbers on that shirt as well.
This is the Adidas Trophy match.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Newcastle lose the ball again from the kickoff. Manage.
Win. How long does it take you to update the score, man?
It's updated.
No, it isn't.
You need to move it across then if you've updated it.
Transition every time.
Transition.
Bro. Fucking hell, man. We do this every day, bro. Fuck.
I'm on the layers. Is that right?
Yeah. You
So
see,
I've got the top one's the match.
yeah, 0-0. That needs to be updated.
I've got a 0-0 anyway.
Are you kidding me right now, man? It's the third layer.
Forget you've got to press edit.
You've got to select live match on Pro Scenes, by the way. That's what you got to make a change to.
Live.
Well, look,
all right.
We're teaching this old man how to drive on a live show. God dang, man, it's. And we actually taught him 20 times before, but he still doesn't get it.
Don't keep a dog and bark yourself.
You don't have to unlock it, by the way. You can just
half turn.
Text.
Plays it through the
there we go.
towards Asula. Out to Murphy. Murphy now driving into the box to the byline.
Oh!
Plays it square again. It comes out to Miley.
What did you do? Oh.
Trippier back to Murphy. Murphy got a bit of time to cross. Goes to the back stick. And Willock allows the ball to bounce. Willock now with the ball. Again, trying to find the angle. Back to Bruno. Target now. Target drives it hard and low, but it's again blocked by Celtic. Back to Bruno. Bruno trying to find half a yard to get a shot off. Plays the ball inside towards Murphy. Murphy throws a shot at it, but it's blocked again by Celtic. A bit of skill there from Bruno. Miley. Shaw plays a little ball up towards Trippier. Trippier looks to go down the line. The ball's blocked for a Newcastle throw.
Edit.
Have you got it? Have you got it yet?
Okay,
I'm typing it in, but nothing's happening.
Dude, you replace text. You don't delete. You deleted the whole text. Fucking hell.
Barnes now on this left-hand side. Barnes.
Are you doing it or am I doing it?
Goes down across the ball to Jacob Murphy.
Fucking hell. Just leave it alone, man. Leave it alone. You're just fucking rubbish, man.
Yeah, Jacob Murphy with a free header there. I don't know why he headed it towards Schmeichel. Oh, a referee. A little foul on shot from Fabian Shaw there.
Boom. Look how hard it was when. Fucking hell. Anyways.
Well, you don't keep a dog and bark yourself.
A little bit lucky there. Celtic. What?
Right, I can get back to the match.
Trusty onto Murray. Murray now.
Steve, by the way, keeps talking about Isak. Mark my words, Isak being sold. All right, bro. We've seen 20,000 messages about that. So just let it. That's it. You made your point. Change to the next subject because you're spamming right now at this point. And I know you're used to be named Beard. By the way, you haven't signed up for the prediction tournament, so please do that if you can. But come on, man.
Schmeichel. Out to Engels. Engels just showing Trusty which way to throw it. But they decides to keep it short to Nimura, back to Schmeichel. And they're certainly trying to draw the press from Newcastle.
I was not expecting to require this.
What, the dog? Have you got the dog going? I've had the dog going from the start. I expected nothing but this.
Mercy.
The rescue dog.
McGregor stepping out of the midfield in the Mura on this left back position, the halfway line with Celtic now. Again, Newcastle adopting a 4-5-1, just allowing Celtic to play in front of them. Out to Ralston. Just bringing Yang into it now. We're going back to Trusty. Again, Celtic happy to go backwards if they need to. Play the way they're facing. Crossfield to Ralston. Ralston just looking up and playing it down the wing to Yang. Yang seeing a good drive in there.
David saying, David Veach, don't let wind touch anything. Fucking hell, man.
There we
go. Oh, that's going to be a yellow card, though.
Referee, yellow card there.
Yeah.
Bit of a late challenge.
Yellow.
Yeah. Was that from Murray? No, it was from Trusty. Trusty with the yellow card. 33 minutes played, and it's Celtic 1, Newcastle 0. Tackle on the halfway line, and to be fair, Asula had the whole of the half of the pitch to run into if he'd have bypassed that challenge.
Yeah, it was a good. Took one for the team. Did Trusty.
Makes you wonder how many changes Celtic could do at half time. Trippier plays it all the way back to Pope, just outside the box there, Popey.
It'd be interesting to know from Ian Fleming.
Turn there. What a great ball to Harvey Barnes.
Come on,
Harvey Barnes now running into the box.
Oh,
driving in square. Ooh. Blocked by Celtic. Oh, that's going to be. And the captain goes down again. He gets the free kick. He does go down quite easy, doesn't he? Bruno. I thought that was a foul initially.
Yeah. Well, I still think it's a foul.
Trippier plays the ball inside towards Miley, but a bit too strong for Miley.
The pressure's on, though.
The thing of Miley is it takes him a bit to get going. Like a like a big.
It'll do him well. It'll do him good. This long ball upfield by Celtic, and it's one back. Just a punt.
Able to set up by Botman.
Yeah,
and he had all the time in the world.
Maida now down this left-hand side, plays the ball into the box, but Palpy gets beyond that one, throws the ball out quickly.
Turn and move.
We've
given away again.
So easy again to Celtic.
Man, why is it alone open right there, man? Come on now. Oh no,
it's got to be offside.
Oh, yeah, knocker.
It's Maida. Yeah, he seems to be standing on his own there on the penalty spot.
We are knackered, old man.
We are knackered.
I mean, we know Miley, he isn't electric with pace. And I think that's the problem. Some of these balls that they're throwing in front of him, he's never going to reach. Ooh, Fabian Shaw there. He's just walking a bit gingerly. And it's typical, isn't it? The right centre-back, which we've all known well that we need some cover with. He seems to be walking it off, hopefully. Popey plays the ball into Botman. Miley comes deep to receive the ball. Miley on the half turn. Miley now. Out to Trippier. Back to Shaw. Into Bruno. Trippier looks down the line to Murphy. But again, really poor ball from Trippier. Not very kind words said by this Geordie Shore girl towards so-called better off. He's got a pot belly and little legs. I mean, apparently that's... not sure who she was aiming that at. Schmeichel just taking his time.
Oh!
Ooh.
Come on now, pressure.
Harvey Barnes is never going to close that one, to be fair. Trusty goes long. Again, missed control there by Celtic.
Come on, man.
That's handball, according to the referee, Trippier.
Anyway, I just realized I got my Toon flag flying over here on this side. It's not showing on camera, but I just realized. I know it's kind of random, but I just looked and said, there's a Toon flag flying in this room. It just moves because the air conditioning hits it, so it just waves it waves nonstop.
Celtic now on the halfway line.
Oh, man.
Should be on your stoop.
What'd you say?
It should be on your stoop. You say the Stars and Stripes.
Ball over the top for Young to get onto.
Oh, he's going to win
He's
now.
gone square. Oh, he's missed a sitter in front of goal there.
I was
Kenny.
a sitter. Did you see how Target got knackered, man, by
totally
that guy.
outpaced there, didn't he, by Young?
And that's Englishman.
Simple ball over the top.
Look at that, man.
And to be fair, Kenny's missed a sitter there.
Englishman got outpaced by a Young. What the heck? The Toon website is lagging.
Be a lot of people are going to be asking for the money back, I think, because it's pretty awful.
You tell me how that in today's world, in today's age, how does that day and age how does that happen, man? Come on, man.
Well, mine, I've got my own stream from NUFC TV, and it's perfect.
Yeah. By the way, NUFC TV doesn't exist no more.
Sean out. Miley. To Murphy. Murphy just tried to do a little round the corner job. Quite work. And that's going to be given to Celtic. A throw in now.
And the Toon fans.
Yeah. All up
making
singing.
themselves heard. Oh, wait a minute. People are warming up, but Tonali, Gordon, and so people are
clapping the warmer-uppers. Yeah, got 5 minutes before the interval.
Actually, I'm not going to lie. I mean, obviously, this is just on the Celtic. They might have played another game, I think I heard. But
yeah, apparently they beat Sporting Lisbon 3-0.
Yeah, but
they've got more minutes in the legs.
I know. You put things into perspective. We're playing with a couple of weak
less
links.
Than half a team we've got out.
We're playing with definitely weak links, Target included. And some others, a lot of others actually. So it might.
Murphy's never had a mention.
No. Well, you know, we'll see what Murphy can do this year, but I think
it'll be interesting to see Elanga second half.
Oh, there we go.
Well done, Bruno.
Into Barnes.
Barnes, come on, make it happen.
Come on, Barnes.
Right into the sternum.
Gets a corner.
I should count them, young man. Yeah, count them. Make sure there's two there.
You know, it's crazy. I see Barnes looked pretty sharp with the ball. It's just.
V for Vendetta saying, why hasn't Isak travelled? Apparently, according to the stories, they're managing minutes, both J7.
But
J7's travelled, but
so that
Isak hasn't.
It's interesting.
Very interesting. Trippier now with the in-swinger. Driven across to that back stick again.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that was going to go in.
Oh, it's deflected, unfortunately, off Asula.
Share again. So both our chances have come from Shea.
That was on target.
Yeah, it was. Schmeichel decides to go long. Straight into the path of Newcastle. Shot. Into Miley. Shot. All down the line
there we
for
go.
Asula to run on to.
There we go. Get it.
Pass it across square.
Oh, man.
Did everything right apart from the final thing.
No, again,
well done to Trustee, I suppose. Yeah, Trustee in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
One thing.
But he did well.
Right there.
Yeah, he did absolutely superb there. Takes it round Schmeichel, does everything perfect apart from that final ball.
Just Trustee was good enough.
Yeah, I think he needed a little bit more composure, though, if I'm honest with you. If he had a chance to put his foot on it and look up, didn't he? Murphy this time with the corner. Murphy having a go. All the Newcastle players.
All the Newcastle players giving him advice.
There it is.
To the back stick again. There's a couple of deflections. What's going on here? The ball's gone. Oh, yeah. There you go. Murphy's kicked the ball directly out.
Out
and back in again, so for a goal kick.
An out-in swinger.
Yeah, Chris Fortune, again, he's making a good point. Not many Celtic players have been playing international football either.
Yeah, that's what I was asking Ian. I don't know if he's come back then, because I've come over 2 seconds ago away from full screen. Did Ian say... is this Celtic's first team, Ian?
Have a look who played against Sporting.
Oh, I was showing that, by the way. Random access gifted a membership.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And it's went to Alexander Ludi. Thank you, Random.
Don't make excuses, says Ian Fleming.
Goes square to Murray. Murray now looks up. The diagonal ball, a Shah-esque type of ball, out towards Maida. Oh, Murphy, what are you doing, lad? Miscontrolled pass, in-stepped pass there to try and find Trippier, but he just kicks the ball straight out of play. The pressure's on, Murphy, for your place, mate. Trustee. Back to Murray. Murray back to Schmeichel. You can see the difference with both Schmeichel, the 38-year-old, and Pope regarding footwork, can't you? He's so much more confident with his feet, Schmeichel. Goes long this time, Schmeichel. Ball over the top.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, you are joking, mate. The ball's gone directly over Pope. And it's... is he offside? Is he offside?
We are not.
My God, that's shocking. That is absolutely shocking.
That is ridiculous.
What are you doing, lad?
We are knackered.
Schmeichel, there you go. Just as I was saying that, what the...
We truly made Schmeichel get an assist in this game. For real.
We are...
A direct ball over the top. It looks as though he's offside, to be fair, because he made the run into our...
No. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. Look at his body language, man.
He's nowhere near that ball, Pope.
By the way, the defense has a lot to do with that as well. I mean, you can't... How the hell... Where's Botman?
I want to see this for again, to be fair, because he looks offside to me. But he's not going to... They're not going to look at it. They've given the goal. Because if you look at the goal... Yeah, go on. See if you can update the score.
Come on, Win. Score.
Oh, fuck it.
Trippier back to Pope.
Oh, he's about to screw up again, man. It's okay, Win.
Botman.
Let me do it, Win. You watch the game.
Target Triton Meg there.
Oh, my gosh.
On Ralston. Ralston was having none of it. There you go. Half-time, team. It is so poor. It's unreal. if I'm honest with you, from Nick Pope there for the second goal. But again, I'd like to see that again because he does look like he's made the run early. But again, you couldn't see along the line, so I'm not making excuses for that one.
Hey, people will say we need a goalkeeper. Keeper. Come on, Win. Do we need a goalkeeper now? Fucking hell, man. That is
I think the best goalkeeper's on the bench, but that's another story altogether.
Well, I do too. But you don't condemn it. That's the problem with you. I condemn. That's what I do. If I think it's wrong, it's wrong. And I just can't believe that, man.
Well, you've seen the good and the bad out of Pope today. Fantastic reflex save from that would-be own goal from Shaw. And then just nonsense for the second goal.
Yeah, I mean it's nonsense from a number of points, though, isn't it? It's nonsense the fact that your two supposedly centre halves have just they've pushed up to the halfway line to squeeze, and there's no cover. And like I was just saying, the difference between the two keepers when it comes to kicking, and they've allowed the player Kenny to run from the halfway line. Like I say, I wasn't from the view that I had at the point. He did look as though he'd made the move early. There was somebody who was asking, and I think it was Trippier, was asking for the offside. But again, you've got to question the setup for that ball because there's a lot of room for Kenny to run into. I mean, you can't. What the mistake that Pope's just done there is a mistake. You can justify that. But again, you have to question the setup from where he's had the ball.
I don't know what Botman was doing. I mean, to leave a man open like that, playing him off. He was trying to play him offside probably, but that's a dangerous
that was
game.
Essentially from us doing the high press, and this is what Ange. That's who we are. Was accused of last season with Tottenham.
Yeah.
The counter is if you're pressing that high. And your centre halves are past the halfway line. It's asking for trouble, basically. Especially which I've been saying for long enough now, when your back four haven't got any pace, and that's why we need a centre back with pace.
They're on the warm down now.
So anyway, it is what it is. Let's see what changes we make and see where we go from here.
The proper team should be coming in. I would assume.
Listen, I'm quite happy with the Sula's performance. I think he's done okay. I'm trying to think of some more positives. I'm struggling because. Miley's been good. Bruno's had a good first half.
Wait, did I just? What Kenny's saying? Did I just say Win says Rudy the best? Did you say Rudy's the best?
No, I said Dubravka's the best.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. They probably meant like. Well, yeah. Well, by the way, there's two goalkeepers on the bench again, so you gotta specify. You gotta specify who. Which I don't get that, man. I just do not get it. But again, it's a friendly, so. You're allowed. I mean, I think we got players on the bench, so it is what it is. But a guy says, "Jesus Christ, my eyes are burning." There you go. All right, let's go with some comments here. Dempsey, a lot of emotional men on here. Calm down. It's the first 45 minutes of the preseason.
Exactly.
Man, you just said how horrific it is. So
it's not good.
You just go where you're just like my Toon flag here, man.
The fact that we played for a lot of that first half, we were playing almost a rigid. You could see the formation on the pitch, 4-5-1 against Celtic.
You're like my Toon flag here, man. Just moves whatever the wind blows, man. Fucking hell, man. You are knackered, though, man. Gambler, how can we play this high line with no pace? Well,
exactly.
Botman has no pace. or not a lot of pace.
Shaw got no pace.
Ain't got no pace either. So it's very
Trippier's got no pace.
You've got to understand.
Target was shown to have no pace.
You've got to understand that you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. If you have to hold your back.
And again, we fell into the bad habits of last season, giving away sloppy 10-yard balls in midfield.
Sloppy.
It's basically football. If you don't keep the ball, you're gonna be under pressure, and that's what we were. But I mean, that second goal was just a joke, to be fair.
I mean, just Pope's unaware.
There's just no excuse for that whatsoever.
Look at the second footage from. They didn't show it again. His body language leading up to that. It's like he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just walking up, and then he realizes he goes. He doesn't want to go. He stays. He's
Should I? Shouldn't I? I better.
And then when he goes, he misses completely. Woo!
Our survey said,
Thank you very much to Mr. Random Access.
Wow.
There you go. Appreciate that, mate. 20 says hey, God knows we need that. Double. How do you say that when you read it?
Double sigh.
Sigh. Okay, sigh.
And treble sigh.
And treble sigh. Thank you very much, Random Access. You're a star, mate. Appreciate your support as usual. And well, listen, man, we are naked. It is what it is. Hopefully, second half we come out.
Well, we've got 189 legs. So we get with 200. Get with 200. 11 more legs.
Get what?
I mean, there's been some, decent comments. I mean, we do realise that these beat Man City last season in the pre-season, so it doesn't mean a lot.
When it rains, it pours, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, really.
To Queen of Heart. Wow.
We are not.
For gifting 5 memberships. Thank you very much, lovely Queen of Heart. And they have gone to Wira, who's very, very much active in the chat. Don't know who you're a fan of, but welcome to the channel anyway. Kenny W, who disagrees with me a lot. When he sees me, he goes away, but it's okay. Appreciate you. Anthony Brett, Ed Mancunian Way. Oh, Mancunian Therapy, sorry. And Ginny in the bottle has a gifted membership. So there you go. Enjoy it. Thank you very much, Queen of Hearts. Appreciate all of you.
And we're saying it's simply pointless having Lascelles and Ruddy on the bench. They don't impact any game. Ruddy, I agree with. Lascelles, I think, could possibly come on.
Well, Lascelles, yeah. I mean, I guess if a center back gets hurt, because we don't have another one. Burn.
We don't, exactly. We don't have
another one. I don't think, I think Lascelles and Burn might come on for the second half.
I think you'll see Kraft, Burn, Lascelles for the second half, and potentially, Murphy.
I will be right back. I got to go pick up my mom. She's down here, and we on the same compound, but I got to go get her because she doesn't want to drive. So I'll be right back.
All right, mate. See you in a bit.
Okay, mate.
I mean, it is one of those things when you look at it. We haven't got to chew too hard on the cud here. We've got to realise that this is just getting minutes in legs. The concern, as always, is how easy it's been for them to get behind us, at times. Even though we've gone to the 4-5-1, it's obviously the way Eddie wants them to set up defensively when we haven't got the ball. And that's been the thing for me. We've looked good on the press. It's not been an issue. But when you've got a player like Schmeichel who can deliver a ball, and we've just seen it, we have got to have a backup to the system. We can't get into the naivety of, without pace at the back, of allowing players to have half a field of green grass to run into.
It's exactly what Spurs' problem was last season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. And by the way, they've got when he was fit and available in Van der Ven, they have got pace.
Yeah, they've got the fittest, the fastest guy, isn't
he? Yeah. So, and we are not blessed with that. So it's a risky risky tactic.
It certainly is.
Should you be? Can you afford to do that against a Celtic?
According to this, we've had 9 shots to their 6. We both had 2 on target.
2 on target. 5 corners to their 2.
Passing accuracy's only been 88% to their 91. Yeah. And it's 51-49 regarding possession. So,
that switched dramatically, I think, in the last sort of 10-15 minutes. Because I think we were dominating possession up until the last 15 minutes of the half, and then
we seemed to be blowing a little bit towards the end.
Just sit back. Well, if you remember, I mentioned that after 22 minutes, there was a close-up on Asula, and he was puffing and panting after 22 minutes. So, as you say, we need to get the minutes in.
Yeah,
and let's see what the big boys do, because presumably we're going to see Alanga.
We're going to see Alanga and all them come on now,
Gordon and Tonali.
Yeah. Who plays up top, though? Who would you go with, Parkinson or Neve?
It's going to be interesting to see whether Pope gets hooked.
Yeah, well, I imagine he will do, and I don't think that's got anything to do with what's happened. I think that was already in the pre-plan. I think it'll be a case of, they'll give everybody a chance of playing. And you saw right at the end of the game there, a lot of the lads was warming down. So there's going to be at least 7 or 8 changes by the looks of it, from what I saw there warming down. And somebody's just put in there, do you look at, is this going to be one of the last times we see the likes of Target and Trippier in the side? Well, like I said,
I don't know
the squad's thin.
Target has done himself no favours there. He's had some nice touches, by the way, in their half of the pitch. But again, it's because he was left one-on-one. And they're saying he was slow. He did more or less keep up with him just. But he got the ball across, and that should have been they should have had another goal.
Yeah, well, Kenny missed a sitter, didn't he?
Yeah, we've had a few chances, but they've had the best of the game without a doubt.
Yeah, in front. To be fair, that whatever we've shown in front of goal, they've blocked, or we've blocked ourselves. That Shaw effort was on target, but unfortunately, it was blocked by a Sula, I think it was. But again, you can't blame anybody for that. It's just the way it is. When the ball's coming in at you at a bit of pace, you are going to be. Damn it, Gazzy's on the dog 24/7. Yeah, I wish I could afford it to be on the dog 24/7. It is what it is, mate. We are who we are, and I think that's where we are at this present moment in time, and that's why I think there's a lot of frustration. And somebody just put in there, we've still got lots of, I don't like saying it, deadwood. They're a squad, guys, and until we can replace these lesser players, if that's what you want to call them.
I don't think we have got a lot of deadwood, really.
Well, I think you've got to ask yourself, and I think when you go through, we were saying about the alarm bells. When you go through the squad now, you have got to start questioning who is the backup players. Now, as we've seen in that first half, a lot of backup players were there, were visual. And it is the first game of the season, and they ain't going to be match sharp. It takes more than 45 minutes to get everybody up to speed. We know that.
We beat Carlisle 5-0 behind closed doors last week.
Yeah, last week. And that was with a lot of young
By and large, that was with a load of kids.
Yeah, a lot of young guns. But that's what I'm saying. We have got to start saying to yourselves, and we've got to start questioning whether the ones that are supporting the first 11 now are capable of going into 4 or 5 tournaments, because we have got potentially 60 plus games, and these are the people that are going to be supporting us going further into these tournaments.
And like I say, we need another 3 in.
At least another 3 in.
Without a doubt, we need another 3 in.
Yeah, our depth is miles off your first
as
11,
has just
says
been highlighted there, you know, stick a goalie on top of that, and we need 4 in.
Yeah, absolutely. I do think, like I say, it's a shame because we're highlighting who's Queenie again, bless her.
Queenie.
Thank you so much, Queenie. Ian must be a smug git at the
git
moment.
at the minute.
Only kidding over if Celtic can do us during. I've missed that one. It's gone off my screen.
During a friendly, we have a lot of work to do before the season starts.
Cool. We are just about to start again by the looks of it.
Yeah. Tonali's
anyway, thanks,
coming on.
Yeah, like I say, there's going to be multiple changes this second half. So, again, thanks, Queenie, for your kind. Here we go.
Indeed.
Look at this.
Thank you, Queenie.
Yeah, Murphy's coming on. Asula's staying on by the lit. So he's staying up top. Crafty's coming on.
Oh, who's this?
Elanga. Is that Ashby coming on?
Joe White's coming on.
It's Joe. Oh, it's Joe White.
Joe White is 40.
Right. So we've got a complete different midfield with Tonali and Joe White in there. And there's another one in there that I didn't recognise. Dubs is in goal for the second half.
Yeah.
Right then, let's see what happens.
Dubs in goal. This hasn't updated yet.
Yeah, Asula, Tonali. I think that's Ashby who's gone to left back. Burn. Lascelles. Yeah, like I say, it's a different looking squad this second half. So, bear with, because like I say, a lot of the young uns now are on. Burn now. 37. That is that Harrison Ashby? 37.
Murphy. Alex Murphy.
It's Alex Murphy. Yeah. Sorry. It's Ashby who's gone into the middle then, it must be. I'm going to say, I can't believe he's playing there. A little reverse from Elanga up to Asula. And Elanga again just trying to get a bit of pressure on Trusty. Elanga's just trying to say, come on, lads, get that press on. But we are miles away at the minute from... I think you're probably expecting a little bit too much from Asula at the minute. Oh, the referee's giving a foul to Newcastle on Tonali. That was 4, to be fair. Oh, drop ball. Kraft back to Lascelles. A little dink ball over the top to Murphy. Alex Murphy, that is. Dan Burn back to Dubravka. Dubravka now just looks to little dink the ball over the top. Crafty just played. There at Celtic Park. So Kenny there just saw a chance to get a shot off, but he was nowhere near the goal. Oh, a little ball down the line, and Murphy's got a chance of a run on to the box here. He plays the ball early to Asula! Oh! Asula goes up for it again. It's cleared from Celtic. Ball drops towards Kraft. It's a first chance there for Newcastle to do something. Oh, it's too easy to get out of there, lads.
Yeah, 1 out of 3.
Oh, Tonali then just intercepts the ball. Plays it simple. And again, little ball into the middle. And again, it's too easy there, lads. Joe White just trying to give the simple ball square, but he plays it right against the Celtic player, and it's easy back there. But Gordon does well to win the ball back.
What's he got on his head?
It looks like he's got like a bandana of some description. Yeah. It's to keep them glowing locks out of his eyes. It's like a bandana. It reminds me of the time where remember the who was it? Who got his head cut for England? It's gone out of my head. Good ball from Alanga down towards Asula. Asula does well, to be fair.
Oh, Adeline.
Oh, just gets challenged by 2 or 3 Celtic players. And again, Alanga does well to try and recover there, but again, comes away without the ball, but the referee gives a foul that time.
Foul against him.
On Trusty.
Got to watch yourself, son.
Yeah, Trusty does pull Alanga back and he goes to ground. So he does the same to Kraft as well. He gives us the foul to Alex Murphy now on the halfway line. Good turn from Alex Murphy. White into Gordon. Gordon comes in field, gives it back to Dan Byrne. Tonali now, in as a 6. Out to Kraft.
Yeah, we've put 3 passes together.
Yeah. Back to Lascelles. Tonali plays a lovely ball over the top for Kraft. Kraft plays it inside to Alanga. Alanga square, but again, it's not directed at anybody particular. And Anthony Gordon this time just going a little bit too strong. Yeah, his
sporting an Adidas headband.
Yeah. Wipe on, wipe off. Like the bloody Karate Kid. There's a chance here. Oh, it's blocked again. This time another shot.
Again.
Alex White has a shot. It's blocked. And then the ball gets kicked out of play for a Celtic goal kick. Yeah, it's some decent play there. Anthony Gordon plays it. Who was that? Who's that? Is that Miley still on? Yeah, it's Miley who's still on. That's where I was getting confused. I thought Miley had gone off, but it's not. Miley's still on the field. Getting some extra minutes in his legs. Tonali.
Yeah, there's only Miley and Asula.
Yeah.
Who stayed on.
Lascelles. Lascelles looks up and plays a simple ball into Alanga. Alanga again tries a little reverse ball with a Tonali, but it doesn't quite work off. Cleared by Schmeichel. Picked up by Kraft. Again, there's a bit of a battle going on there. And the ball's deflected all the way back to Schmeichel. Couple of sniffs at goal, nothing major. Well done. Just trying to win that ball back in the middle. Easy ball back from Ralston to Schmeichel. Engels now plays the ball down through the middle to Kenny. Nice little layoff for Celtic. And there's a chance for Maida to run in behind here at Kraft.
Does well.
It's a chance to go square, and it's a goal for Celtic. Yeah, dead easy, if I'm honest with you. Yang this time runs from the right-hand side, diagonal, not picked up at all. And that run in behind just gets easy ball in from Maida square, and it's a tap-in for Yang. Yeah, again, it's on the break. We're just not picking up runners in behind. We're just not switched on to anybody. And it was a good ball from Kenny from the start, just to play inside to Maida. And again, I don't know what happened to Alex Murphy there, but he's allowed Yang to run inside him, and Murphy's not even in the picture. Really poor play there. Dan Byrne and, like I say, it depends on who was picking up the runner between Dan Byrne and Murphy. But nobody was by the looks of it.
Nobody was. That's the point,
Yeah, Ian Fleming there was not expecting this. Yeah, this is painful, says Terry. This is Celtic did the last pre-season. Yeah. Ball down the line this time to Alanga. Alanga must be scratching his bloody head.
Nicely.
Miley into the box, and it's just over the top of Vasula.
That should have been in.
In between Gordon now on the edge of the box, just keeping hold of the ball. Faced up by 3 Celtic players.
Oh, too far back.
Back to Lascelles. Again, Tonali. Out to Burn. Burn to Kraft. Langer into Lascelles. Back down to Alanga, who's on that right-hand side.
Good ball.
Yeah, really good whipped-in ball there from Alanga. Towards Asula, but it looked like Asula was asking...
Good. Excellent.
Yeah. Asula was asking for a corner kick there, but it looks like the referee's given
Look at the pace there.
Yeah, he's got in behind. It was a good ball.
No hesitation, push straight in.
But Asula again, I don't know what Asula was wanting there, because he could have actually put his head on that.
Well,
yeah, Random, you're absolutely right, matey. Can you put that up on the screen, Win, while I commentate?
What's
from
that?
Random? Random's just put a...
Yeah.
Thank you, mate.
Sorry, but this is shocking. You're absolutely right, Random, it is.
Back with Dan Byrne now. Lascelles goes square to Kraft. Kraft into Alanga. Alanga just a little back heel towards White. White gives it back and works it into the box really neatly. And again, this is out from Inamura. Oh, it's offside from Alanga this time. Celtic looking to make a couple of changes. Is that Young coming off?
Kieran Tierney coming on.
Yeah.
That's who we could have been in. I would have loved to have got him.
What, Tierney?
Yeah.
Really?
Fantastic.
I mean,
why Arteta discarded him as easily as he did, especially for somebody like bloody who was it, man, that they got from City, the Ukrainian, who's not even a left back. And I wouldn't care. In his time, Arteta's bought 4 left backs now for Arsenal, and he's got rid of the best one.
Yeah. So Tierney's out for Young, who's just scored the goal. Ball goes long this time. Kraft picks the ball up into White. White drills a ball into again to nobody in particular. It's given straight back to Celtic and Maida. Ball just been
man.
A little bit of it's like ricochet tennis there.
It's like baguette. It's like pinball.
Just not really saying anything pinpoint. Lascelles square to Burn out to Alex Murphy. Murphy now down the line to Gordon. Gordon plays it back into Murphy. Murphy down the line again. Just trying to get some control of this ball. Back to Alex White again, but loses the ball.
White dispossessed again.
Yeah.
Not looking good.
Yeah, he's asking for a lot of these young guns, if I'm honest, a minute. Schmeichel plays it out to Engels. Engels just gives it back to Murray, who back to Schmeichel now. Schmeichel again just goes square. Again, it falls to Celtic. Nice little ball out to Inamura, who's going down the line to Maida. Again, looking very comfortable on the ball.
That's Tierney.
Oh, that's Tierney. Sorry, yes. It was to be Inamura that's gone off then. Again, it didn't come up on the screen from where I've got here. So apologies for that one.
Yeah, Inamura's off now.
Brendan Rodgers there, just clapping the performance of the Celtic players.
I've just got a WhatsApp message from Amrit there saying, "Do you fancy a pint after this shit?"
You need 3 or 4, mate, after this. Not one. Dubravka now, just on the D, the penalty box.
Oh, get in. We've pushed the 200 likes. Come on, can we get to 250 before the... We've got nearly 1,000 in. Let's get with the 200. Oh. At least if we can't win the football match, we'll get some likes. Come on.
Ball down the line to Asula. Looks like he got taken out there by Trusty, who's on a yellow card. There can't be too many more of them.
Yeah, no, and he's already had one lucky one.
Yeah.
In fact, it was a double one. It was 2 lucky ones. Go on. Oh, we're referee.
Yeah, that was Ralston there, just doing a job on Anthony Gordon.
Taking him straight out.
Yeah, taking one for the team. He just said, "No, you can't beat me for pace if you ain't on your feet. Get on your ass." Dan Byrne back to Dubravka. Dubravka gets closed down by Kenny. Plays the ball into Tonali. Back with Lascelles now, edge of the penalty box.
Is he going to try a Hollywood?
I hope not. Play it simple, lad. Into Joe White. Back to Dubravka now. Back with, it's just a really slow build-up at the minute.
It's poor. It's poor. There's the
yeah, the Hollywood ball out to Alex Murphy.
Hollywood.
Miley now. Looks like he's come over to this left-hand side. Dubravka this time. Oh, ball gets deflected out from Kraft. With Tierney out for a Newcastle throw-in. More hoop shirts getting warmed up here. Yeah. Looks like they're having to change a keeper as well. Maybe they feel sorry for us. Tonali. Kraft. Down the line to Alanga, who, again, little reverse ball square to Asula. Tonali now tries to advance the ball forward, but again, wrong options. Well, one back there from White. Again, that's a half from Lascelles into the centre circle, which gives Celtic the ball back, driven Kenny. And again, there's a chance here if it falls right for Celtic. Good challenge there from Murphy.
Oh,
Kraft
but then
loses
given
the
away.
ball. Like I say, Kraft loses the ball again. And it's a square ball. That's luckily for us has eluded everybody, and it's gone square for a throw into Newcastle. Probably just in line with the penalty area.
We'll have a separate question altogether. We're up to 210 likes. Come on, get with the 250.
Top Boy Junior. I know it's pre-season friendly, but the season starts in 6 weeks. Need to win to build confidence to start the season strong. I agree with you. You know, winning does build confidence, but like I said, when you've got so many variations of the team out just to get minutes in, you're never going to get a steady chip straight away. And, you know, yes, they've had a game against Carlisle behind closed doors, which, you know, they've won 4-0 at a canter, to be honest. But this was always going to be a bit more of a test.
A lot more of a test.
It's not the result for me. It's the bog standard football.
You still would expect them to be using a style of play. You should be able to see some patterns.
Exactly.
And at the minute, we're not seeing anything really, to be fair.
No, and to be fair, these are a fresh 9 that's out there. Yeah. So there should be a little bit more impetus in the legs going forward. And again, we seem quite reluctant to try. Go on.
We've got to throw in there and just go straight to Celtic. I used to go through a routine whenever we got a throw in our own half. I used to just count to 5, and we never kept the ball for more than 5 seconds.
No,
and that disappeared to a large degree when Eddie came. But it's certainly back here today.
Celtic have made a number of substitutions, so I'm not going to really know who these boys are now. But I'll obviously continue commentating with the Newcastle players. Lascelles now out to Kraft. That right back, he's taking the ball up towards Elanga, but it's deflected over his head. Back to Celtic. Celtic now just bringing the ball to the halfway line. Passes the ball down to Maida. Oh, it's not Maida anymore. I don't know who this lad is. Drills the ball in towards the centre, and Dan Byrne clears. But again, it's not really cleared in any
and that
with any,
was
but it's
poor.
just it's just literally dollied back towards the corner flag
and given away again. We've got a free
I
kick.
think Kraft got a
as it
free
happened,
kick
but-
there, yeah, but it wasn't again down by the corner flag there. Kraft gets lucky there. Chris Hoskins is saying if we get Celtic in the Champions League, we aren't looking great, and they are a top side. We can't believe.
Well, I think it'll be different.
European every season, we need 5 players because right now our backups are not very good. Like I said, you've got to allow the lads to get match sharp first. They are a game.
This is better.
Go on then. Oh, come
Oh,
on, White.
He fell down. Come
Yeah,
on, that's Joe White
that's just-
again. Poor.
Yeah, he looks very, very
He
poor
looks
in
out of his
midfield.
depth, to be fair.
Yeah, he does. Way out of his depth.
I had high hopes for him, but
But I mean, like I say, it's just a standard that you expect from professional players, and at the minute the standard isn't there. I don't know. I don't know what's happened in Austria. I know it's been more of a team building exercise than it has been a football exercise. But you still expect professionals to be playing, like you said, in a session. One or two plays.
we should be levels up. We should be levels above this.
Dubravka now out to Dan Byrne, who's gone to right centre back by the looks of it. That's a poor from Elanga.
That was Elanga.
Yeah, just giving the ball away cheaply. With this little cheeky little back heel flick. Celtic now just on the edge of the box. He's played centrally, and again, you've got to get closer. Burns and Lascelles. He's wide open in the middle there. I mean, luckily he toe pokes it wide, but I mean, it's another opportunity, isn't it? He gets that ball, he drags it back, and there's the players have chance then to step on him, but they seem all over the shop at the minute. Dan Byrne back to Dubravka. Dubravka now looks. A little bit of time, plays Lascelles. Again, Lascelles just steps back and he gives it back to Dan Byrne. Doesn't seem much urgency to get the ball forward. Down the line to Murphy. Down this left-hand side, back to Byrne, who gives it back to Dubravka. Dubravka now just under pressure, plays the ball forward, but again, straight towards a Celtic player. A little move ball into Tonali, who gets fouled, but he doesn't dilly with the ball. He plays the ball down to Murphy and Gordon. And again, it's just kicked viciously away from Celtic by the defender. Goes out for a corner. Let's see what we can do from this one. It was like Tonali there with the corner.
I wonder if our set-piece coach has had anything to do with anything that's been going on. Our new set-piece coach.
Well, like I say, it seems very much at the minute they've targeted Asula at the corner of the 6-yard box. Again, similar position this time. And again, similar output. This time, Lascelles just heads it back to the goalkeeper. Long ball this time over the top. For Anthony Gordon sweeping this time, but it's all the way back to Dubravka.
The Dubs.
Tonali picks the ball up this time to Gordon, who just slows the ball down and gives it back to Dan Byrne. They've targeted that corner of the penalty box, haven't they? Because every corner we've had so far, that's where they've gone. Oh,
here we go again.
Yeah, 6s and 7s, and it's referee's going to give a free kick there.
Free
Dan
kick.
Byrne.
Oh, dangerous free kick.
Yeah, and is he going to get a yellow card here?
Book.
Yeah, he is. I'm not sure he knew much about that,
This is...
I do feel a bit sorry for Dan Byrne there because, like I say, he gets done with the touch and he falls over Dan Byrne's big legs. Not sure whether that was a yellow card, to be fair.
No, I agree with you there, but it's irrelevant. It's just poor.
Top Boy Junior, what position do you guys feel is a priority signing next? Well, like I said, there's a number.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a number of signings. If you look at what we've got at the minute, there's definitely one required as a centre forward, and there's definitely a centre back with pace. Exactly. Brian O'Callaghan, exactly. The salary difference, his budget is crazy. Prima Donna, bring on Frustino Asprilla, and we might get a draw. Love it. Ball over from the free kick directly over the bar. Match sharpness and Lascelles and target can't be put at the same statement. Yeah, exactly. We have got a couple of lads that are struggling for controlling the ball in midfield as well. I think that's what you've also got to take into consideration. Your midfield is where your build-up play is and your cover for your defenders. And at the minute with Joe White, and I must admit with Miley, just don't seem to be at the races. So he's trying to do a lot of work solo.
Miley has been absolutely invisible to me.
Yeah. So you've got to think of expectations of what you can do from a midfield that can't hold on to the ball. You haven't got much cover.
Dan Burns saying to Dubravka, "What the hell are you giving that to me for?"
Yeah,
there's a man on us. We're going to go
certainly
and
a bit of press on Lascelles there. Yeah, Kraft down the line now towards Elanga.
We cannot put two balls together. It's ridiculous.
No, it's ridiculous. It really is poor at the moment. And again, this is what I was saying with the way we set up. I said before, Elanga isn't going to play this style of football. Elanga wants the ball over the top into Given. He doesn't want to be coming deep to hold the ball up to build play. Ball behind Dan Burn, manages to give it back to Dubravka, who just hoofs the ball towards Gordon, headed back by Celtic down the line. But again, it's cleared long to nobody in particular. Easy for Celtic just to give the ball back to the goalkeeper. Again, just nice and easy triangles for Celtic to bring the ball towards the halfway line.
Now the press. But too many spare men.
Yeah, far too many. Far too easy at the minute for Celtic, if I'm honest. You guys are in the UCL, Scalvini in or not. Your backline needs shaping up, especially full-back-wise. Well, we're missing two fullbacks.
Well,
that's another thing you've got to...
We're two best fullbacks, but...
No, like I say, the shape of the team, we know he's there, but the one thing that does worry me is the amount of competitions that we're going to be involved
with.
So.
Yeah. What we're looking at now is what happens when we haven't got our starting 11. I'm quite happy about our starting 11. It's squad that's the problem. Right, go on, Elanga. Show what you can do.
Again, Kraft plays it back to Lascelles, back to square to Burn. Burn with a bit of grass to run into. Out to Gordon. Gordon comes inside, tries to get a bit of space for himself. But again, just gets tugged on the shirt. He just gives it back to Tonali.
Why take that quick?
No, he hasn't. Oh, he has. Like I say, he didn't look like he had then for a second because he was just walking away and taking...
That was just a waste of a free kick.
Yeah, it was. He could have just lumped it into the box. And it's gone all the way back to Dubravka.
Dubs is in.
Out to Alex Murphy, who again does well to keep his feet there.
Yeah, Murphy's done okay, to be fair.
Miley, back to Lascelles. Lascelles out to Kraft on that right-hand side. Just inside Celtic off, back to Lascelles. Again, it's the pendulum off again. No real direction of where we want to be. Langer playing more centrally as the inside right position. Again, aimless ball. Absolutely aimless ball from Dan Burn there.
We are knackered.
I think he tried to get something for Anthony Gordon. Yeah, but it was totally misdirected.
Yeah.
Easy for Celtic.
So
to bring the ball out, half turn there. Ball.
Has anything changed the second half?
No, it's got worse.
Well, yeah, they scored another
bit of an overload on this left-hand side. Ball into the box this time, and it's over the top of everybody, but it's fell to Celtic again. Played back in, and it's a header.
Come on, man.
Just over the bar.
Free header over the bar.
By the way, Marcus Rashford going to Barcelona, confirmed.
All right, have they agreed it then now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Who's paying his wages?
Well, I think Barcelona might be buying him.
It's still 40 million.
I doubt it.
I'm going to say. There'll be
But-
something pending.
Oh,
Here we
you
go.
kidding
Lascelles.
me, man.
And there's a chance. Oh, and Dubravka manages to push it around the. Oh, Jesus, I'll tell you something now. It is so poor. Playing out the back. We just look.
Well, that's a mighty win support. So there you go.
I mean, it's just a
think
little
better
give
win
me
like
from Lascelles like that. It's just so easy for Celtic at the minute. Loan with buy option for 30 million next year. And they're covering all his wages, according said ends of Mancunian therapy. And there you go. So it's a loan to buy.
Please team miscontrolled that.
Yeah. Celtic now, again on the slow build up on this left-hand side. Little give and go around the back there, little dink into the box, and there's a chance, and it's a goal. And I'll tell you something now, that is so easy. It's a look, and it's 4-on-2 at a time. It's a give and go. They've played a square box down that left-hand side. They've got him behind Kraft. He's played the ball into the box, and we are just standing stationary. And it's a free header for whoever that is, number 5 for Celtic.
You can say all about it friendly, but you can't be embarrassed like this, man.
Liam Scales.
Liam
By
Scales, there you
himself
go.
against who was that against?
It looked like Big Dan Byrne, if I'm honest with you. No, it
was
wasn't.
that,
It wasn't. It was Murphy.
Murphy. What the heck? No, that wasn't Murphy. No, that's
It was.
Botman?
That's Murphy. No, it's Murphy. Alex Murphy's gone with the runner.
Oh yeah, well, okay. So I didn't know he was on. Oh yeah, I mean he's knackered. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Asula's off.
So who's going to be playing
At
instead of him?
75 minutes. It looks Sean Neves coming on.
They are knackering us like nobody's business.
Hearns has come on as well. In the middle of the park. Is that for Miley?
Right. Joe White's still on. I would have him off.
Yeah, Miley's off, and
What the
it
heck?
looks
Why
like
did I just
Hearns
zoom
is
in?
on.
Miley's been non-existent.
And well done, Hearns. Got the free kick there. I want to see this lad. I want to see what he can bring. He's got nice feet. It's whether he's certainly got the stature for it. It's whether he's got the confidence. Because, like I say, at this present moment in time,
Why is my face so zoomed in? What the heck? Oh, there you go. Backwards. There you go.
Random
go.
access
Now, Louis.
again. From shocking to absolutely abysmal.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Random.
buddy.
One thing about you, you're always supporting us, mate. Appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely spot
thank
on.
you very much. By the way, JB says nice shirts, lad. So thank
Thank
man.
you so much, JB.
We complimented on our shirts. Very good.
I'd rather
I've
be
got-
complimented on what's going on the
What's
pitch.
going on the field? Yeah, exactly.
Well, nothing's happening. That's the problem.
Yeah, I've managed to get into my old shirts. It's quite nice. Got a few more in the locker to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've got
no
me-
improvement.
Every,
even-
I've got me-
time Gordon's getting anywhere near the ball, he's just getting clattered.
Well, that's the tactics. It's allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's obviously they've told him every time he gets the ball not to allow him run down the field. So, Tonali now. Into Alanga. Ball.
Beautiful
nice give
ball.
and go there.
Oh,
For
get
Hearns
it?
to drill across the box to Gordon. Gordon takes a touch, but again, that touch allowed them to close him down. Murphy, a little bit tight there in that ball to the back stick
Oh, good.
towards Alanga. And again, it's headed clear for a corner kick. Oh, come on, referee. That's got to be a corner.
It looked like a corner to me. I've seen it.
Yeah, you can say. It looks like he headed it out. Yeah, just be
Man, oh
careful
man,
what you're putting in
my
the
oh
chat box.
my.
Boy, oh boy, my oh my.
Bye bye, my oh my. Corner to Newcastle. Alanga. Drills the ball in.
Oh, that's a proper cross right there now.
Come out to Gordon on the edge of the box. Gordon takes it back onto his left foot, gets a play to the ground, and then he strikes the ball, and it's just deflected straight to the keeper. Yeah. Back to Dubravka. 78 minutes gone. Celtic 4, Newcastle 0. Who predicted this in the chat? Anybody?
Well, Ian Fleming did say 3-0.
He did. He's probably the closest one. Dan Green, just a friendly, but not the start you want. Nobody wants to lose a game at any level. Well done, Celtic. Well, they've certainly turned us over.
Because somebody's saying that that's the weak team. They pretty much beat us with our weak team as well. So this is not going to be the same on Champions League or anything like that.
No.
We hope.
No,
well, yeah.
I mean, I just refuse to think that way.
Well, we've gone ahead in possession now.
That made me laugh there. We've just come up on your screen, Chris, with the match. Newcastle with 612 shots.
Seriously?
We've had more possession, and it said 612 shots, Newcastle. And I'm thinking, yeah, right.
What the
But they soon removed it.
If we only scored 1% of that, we'd be good.
Yeah, absolutely. If we only had 1% of that, it'd be even better. Ball over the top. Dead easy for Celtic to get in behind.
Oh, come on, man. That's an easy foul.
Hearns just tugging on the shirt. Commits the foul. The cardinal sin.
We've had 13 shots, 4 on target to their 12 and 5.
Yeah.
Well, the Adidas trophy is
and our pass accuracy has now dropped to 86%.
That's very poor.
Poor.
That's what I said. The one thing you've got to be sad about is that, like I say, when you can't pass a ball to a player. You know what I mean?
What saddens me is that there's nobody stepped up and taken that opportunity.
Dubravka now out to Lascelles. Lascelles just picks the ball up, gives it to Kraft. Back to Lascelles. The trouble is for me, they've taken one or two real risky passes as well, in and around the penalty area where there's no need.
That was nicely worked.
That's better.
That was beautiful.
White this time.
Joe, man.
Keeps the ball out. Back to Byrne, who goes diagonal across the field to Kraft. Kraft gets good control of the ball. Brings it back to Hearns.
Alanga was it. Alanga should have been where Kraft was.
Yeah. Alanga, like I say, he's having a bit of a baptism of fire at the minute when it comes to playing. It looks as though he's trying a bit too hard for me. Keeper now on Celtic just plays the ball to the number 6.
You say that was an opportunity there for Alanga to press, and he didn't.
Yeah.
People in the chat are so depressed. The game's gone, mate.
Good tackle from Anthony Gordon there on Celtic. Down this right-hand side.
Fucking hell, man.
Ball over the top for Sean Neve to run onto.
I mean, we're still playing with weak links, to be honest. So,
Neve
come on,
back to
Alanga. You gotta do
Alanga.
something, man.
Alanga tries a shot. It's a shot on goal.
Shot on goal.
This is before the keeper.
So what, the handle?
Yeah. Brings it onto his left foot, and he tries to shape one into the far corner. Not enough pace on the ball to trouble the keeper, though. Celtic now just again building from the back, playing the ball up front, and it's a simple tug on the shirt from Lascelles again.
Ridiculous.
Again, following the player deep. When you have to ask the question, is there any need? Just pass him on to the next player. It's obviously what Eddie Howe is asking them to do, though, isn't it? That's what you've got to say to yourself. If with no pace at the back, if you're coming that high into the opposition pitch, You've got to start saying, well, who's covering your backside for runners? We've seen it far too often last season, when we had players running in from centre-half position into the opposition. Great when you've got a back three. Not so good when you've only got two.
There we go.
Alanga now running towards the penalty area. It's a free kick to Newcastle.
Got a free kick.
And that's what we need to do. We need to see, Ilanga breaking lines, taking his man on. That's that right there, putting his head down. And he's either going to get fouled, going to get through, or going to get a shot off. And Tonali's telling them, I don't think I'll take this one. But that's not going to be good for Tonali, though.
No.
Is that Tonali? Yeah, it is Tonali.
Yeah, Tonali
226 legs. Come on. Have a separate competition. Get one at 250.
We got 963 people watching all together. I appreciate
Thank you so much.
That's on YouTube it's 400 right now, so on X is all together is 959 people. So you like something we do here, so please hit the like button.
Come on, let's warm my hands up. Come on. Thundro Tonali.
The lovely Betsy supporting NUFC Talk TV by bringing me a proper American breakfast.
Too easy.
Straight down his throat.
We don't put beans in our breakfast. We're proper people here.
By
the way, I love me some English breakfast, boy. I do. You guys put the beans on there. She popped my yolk, man. I can't believe it. That was my egg yolk.
Murphy back towards. Oh, what are you doing there? Have a go to the back stick. Hearns was in a good position, but the ball itself just wasn't that good. You just dink it over to the back stick. Murphy showed a couple of good things, but like I say,
if I'm looking for any single sort of bright, something positive to come out of the day, it's Murphy.
Yeah.
Alex Murphy?
Yeah.
He's done some good things, but he's been left wanting at others as well, though. But so has everybody else, if I'm honest. You can't just single one out.
There's only just the main man who's had his normal stellar game.
The problem, man, he's not going to get time, so it's kind of irrelevant.
Again, deflected back out to this right-hand side with Celtic now. Playing just in front of the Newcastle box. I think, again, just stand off and it's just, again, 4-0 down and allowed to have the ball. No urgency to win the ball back. But again, you can see the mentality of the players. It's not the result. It's just about the time on the field. But it's not what I want to see. Ball driven towards their Celtics forward, but straight through to Dubravka. Again, played out from the back, and Alanga's made a dodgy decision there, but it's got away with it. Looks like he's got a rick on the ankle there. Just panicked Celtic Park. One or two empty seats now. I think they've seen enough. So glad I paid note for this, says Roger.
I paid £40 for the whole preseason, man. That was
it's a bit shocking.
Criminal.
Down the line to
to
White. Again, headed clear from Celtic.
Bush.
Again, Lascelles gets it back to Kraft, who plays it up to Hearns. Hearns back to Kraft, out to Alanga. Alanga then looks to come inside. He drives the ball diagonal to the back stick towards Joe White, who does his best to head it back in. Can only go to Celtic player. Good tackle from Murphy there. To be fair, that should have been a Newcastle throw. I think he's been overturned. It has from the linesman. Referee gave it to the Celtic. Tonali. Again, Tonali, I think he's been tried to do
good ball.
Too much. Great diagonal ball out to Kraft.
Well taken by Kraft.
Alanga now. Back inside to Tonali. Got a bit of grass to look into. Up to White, who's gone out to Gordon now from Alex Murphy, who's carried on with a run. Murphy dinks the ball into the box again. Everybody's come near post. The ball went into the back stick. Kraft to Tonali. Back to Joe White. Gordon Oh, it's a bit
Hard
too heavy
lines.
from Alex Murphy that time to Gordon. Back to Celtic now.
No, but that was better football.
Yeah, the give and goes. I don't mind that.
And we've got to press on. Now go on, Alanga. You've got to press.
It's out for a Celtic throw. And it's Tierney down at that left back position. 89th minute. Celtic 4, Newcastle 0.
Who'd have thought it?
Ian. Celtic trying to play out from that left back position and managed to get the throw in again. Celtic have been the far better side, to be fair. Look, well, a lot more organised than we do, but again, different setup, different day. We'll see what happens if we meet each other again in the Champions League. It's going to be an interesting one. Oh, Anthony Gordon again, just allowing them to get round him, going to ground 2. You stand on your feet and press the ball.
Again.
Yeah. Celtic now back to the keeper. Play it out towards the left back Tierney. Again, just playing pendulum football. Celtic drilled ball into the midfield, ball over the top. I don't know what's happening here, but Lascelles is now playing at left centre back. I don't know where Dan Byrne is. 2 minutes of time added on, team.
Great.
Yeah. Byrne drills a ball into Joe White. Or is that Sean Neve? It's Sean Neve, apologies. Gordon throws the ball into Alanga. Alanga shows good feet, to be fair, to try and get something going.
Yeah.
But nothing.
On the left wing.
Yeah, down this left-hand side. Gordon throws the ball inside. Tonali now.
And that's where Alanga should be.
Yeah.
Kraft's there again. Oh, he's got over.
Hearns plays the ball inside down for Kraft. Kraft got time to press the ball in.
Oh!
It's a shot. Oh, it's a goal. Oh, no, it's not. Neve had a chance headed towards goal. Young Sean Neve. Great ball in from Kraft, to be fair. The only positive thing I could say about the second half, if I'm honest with you. That's in the 91st, well, just on the 91st minute. Free header there, and he unfortunately a bit too close to the Celtic keeper from Sean Neve. Again, Celtic build up on the edge of the box. There's an opportunity for them to get into the box here.
Unmarked.
Again, just
Come
keep
on,
it out of the
get
ball,
him
Celtic.
shape. Look at the
Tierney
space.
just plays again to the back side.
Oh, my God.
He's got a chance of a shot at goal there, but again, just off balance, and he puts the ball over. But again, it was there was the option there, and an easy option for them to get a shot on target there. Just a simple ball to the back stick. And again, he goes high and wide. Come on, ref, just blow the whistle. Put us out of our bloody misery. Again, we've given the ball away very easily. Celtic just keep hold of the ball, and that should be it. Referee's just waiting to... That's it. It's full time at Celtic Park.
And that is dire.
It is.
We are knackered.
Celtic's finished at Celtic Park. Celtic 4, Newcastle 0. And there's a lot to discuss, I suppose, what you've just seen there. Danny Hardy, who's obviously an Irish man of the match, was Pope. Yeah. Question for the panel: how not using academy players during pre-season and leaving them on the bench is worrying. Who have you been watching?
I was going to say.
Because we've had lots of academy players on the field under 21. So I'm not sure where you're going with that one. If I'm honest with you, Weira. But anyway, like I say, thank you to all.
Sadly, they weren't up to it.
Are we doing the instant reaction on this one, Chris?
Yeah, we're just gonna stay on here.
We're going to stay on here.
Let me finish my egg yolk.
Yeah, that's all right, dude. That's all right. You carry on having your brekkie. It's obviously. I wish we had smelly vision because you're making my tummy rumble.
By the way, they're gonna do the ceremony for the Adidas trophy.
Yeah, the Adidas trophy. Maybe that's the reasons why Gordon had that.
We already
wipe on,
lost the
wipe
title,
off.
man.
Yeah,
On the
we've
first
already
day.
lost. But we have won the program of the year. So listen, you can't have everything. Villa are losing to a team in the German third division who are also weeks ahead in the pre-season. This makes a massive difference. So let's not get mad, says James Cuff. Hey, listen, James, my old team, Walsall, beat Villa the other day 1-0. That's what I said. You know, you look at the how far away Walsall are compared to Villa. So I totally agree. We can't get, lost with the loss. But you have to question what they've been working on, because that is that's the questionable point for any pre-season game, is to find a shape, to find and yes, you can say we are looking at just getting yardage and minutes into the legs and everything else, and building up fitness slowly. But what worries you is the fact that when the lads start playing to nobody and just passing the ball to a hoop shirt or taking a risk, then you start saying to yourself, if this was a game that meant something, we've gone backwards to a degree, then, haven't we? We haven't gone forwards, unless Eddie's keeping all his cards up his sleeve. Obviously, are we not? Are we hiding the tactic that Eddie set out for this season? I don't know.
There's very little to be positive about there.
There's
Even
Eddie
for
Howe.
the happy clapper in chief.
Oh, you say this now, then in an hour you're gonna be like, Howie, man, it's just a bad.
Listen, it's a pre-season friendly.
Okay then, so say that.
But we should have been better than that.
Well, let me tell you something. Losing 4-0,
regardless of which 11 we put on the pitch there,
losing 4-0,
should have been a better shape. There should have been more accurate passing. There should have been more intensity, and we were lacking, badly lacking. As I say, if I was looking for positives, you're really, really struggling.
Well, no,
I thought Alex Murphy did okay, considering. I thought
Alex Murphy.
Tonali was just Tonali. He was the one player that did, and Bruno to a degree when he was on. So the quality's still there.
The only thing is, when the boat's sinking already, there's not much you can do but jump off.
I think the worrying thing for me, and I have to address it again, what I said before the start of the game, is the players they've lost. Right, we've got Elanga in, because and I've just seen in the chat there, anybody saw Cordero, because he wasn't even in that squad.
I don't understand that decision. We already decided to loan him out. Is if we made 4 signings. What was the point in having him?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. If you make 4 signings and top quality players and you don't have enough room. But we got a lot of room right now for Cordero to be shown, to see what he can do. And those are the decisions of Eddie Howe that I don't understand. And those are decisions of Eddie Howe. Let's not funny around with it.
Well, let's see what happens in the next...
Talk about the futurism, man. Stop doing futurism and whataboutism. Right now, when you didn't see Cordero, you didn't see him. Why?
We did see Sean Neve, and we did see
Sean Neve. Come on, man. You make a signing, you assess what he can do on the pitch, man.
We did see Travis Hearns.
With all due respect, those players are not going to be taken in consideration. I mean, let's just be honest with it. Sean Neve might at some point, just like last season, just put him on the bench when you have people hurt.
So Alec Murphy's done his chances no harm at all.
Yeah, so what? Are you saying that we don't need a center back then? Because we got Alex Murphy.
No, I'm not saying that at all.
Well, okay then. So if the objective is
we need a centre back, and we'll get a centre back.
Okay then. So Alex Murphy's not going to be taken in consideration.
Well, Alex Murphy could well still be needed, because Lascelles didn't cover himself in flowers there today.
No.
You know.
And I actually forgot. I forgot Cordero was in the under-21s Euros, wasn't he? So he's probably been given extra time away. He's a lot further.
Same as
Livramento. He's a lot further down the line. So yeah, I apologise that I forgot about that.
But clearly, you know, it's been reported heavily that Cordero is going to be loaned out. That's
yeah. I mean, you're right. I mean, there is lots of talk about Cordero going to Ajax, wasn't it? I think he's been touted for. And you know, I mean, Alex Murphy will say he's left-footed. He looks as though he could fill in and do half a role. But again, you know, as you saw for their goal, he looked like he'd switched off a little bit, then tried to react once the player had got in front of him. And you can't do that. You know, I've been quite critical of even Tino doing that, you know, at times. And that's why I say, you know, sometimes it's great to have young uns to come in to the side, but they often do switch off, and concentration after 20, 25 minutes does go astray at times.
I forgot to paste the link on there. Sorry, lads. Let me put it in the link so you can come on. Everybody can come on and have their opinion said. So let me see. Come on and have your say. Thank you, Andy Bell, for reminding me. Oh, shit. There you go. Now, it is important to not get carried away, clearly, because I know we have a private WhatsApp group, and I know some of those naysayers will be going nuts about what's happened today. And quite frankly, losing 4-0 is not good at all. I don't care if it's a friendly. It ain't friendly anymore. It started as a friendly, but when you lose 4-0, it ain't friendly anymore. And somebody got to start stepping on some toes, doing something, because if your skills are off for the night, then something else needs to be in place. And I just don't. I mean, 4-0. I mean, I get it, but
I just take people back to when Leyton Orient beat us 6-0.
Oh my God!
And we ended up in Europe.
Thank you, Ian Fleming. What happened there? Thank you, Ian Fleming. Do you guys think the Toon would finish in the top 6 in the Scottish Premiership? Oh man! Oh boy!
You're entitled to bask in. You are entitled to bask in the glory. Good man,
Ian Fleming. But you know, quite frankly, Celtic is a proper team, man. Proper team. And today they came out to not. They didn't play around. They got it done. All right. So for some reason my screen is I can't.
Yeah, well, I don't know what's happened to the chat here. It's.
Let me. Can you allow Lewis in so he can have his say, because I can't click nothing.
I haven't got him on the.
He's on the bottom.
Hold on. Yeah.
I haven't.
Make sure the left is selected properly.
Yeah, you got to be left selection.
I don't think. I mean, this whole ceremony thing, it's for the birds. They already gave it away, I think. Anyway, I don't know what we're watching here. So that was that, and that will be.
Let's move that across, because we can the reaction, and then we can add him to the screen. There you go.
There you go.
There you go, buddy.
Lewis, brother, how you doing, mate?
I'm fine. How are you?
Getting there.
I haven't even got him on the bottom.
Oh, I've got him here. He's on the screen now. Go on then, Lewis. What's your feeling, my friend? How do you feel after that?
It's our second preseason game, but first with fans. Our players will be a little bit rusty, but that's just it.
Yeah, was there any positives that you took out of that game, though, mate?
Not really.
No. And I mean that's the thing, isn't it? There's not a lot you can look at when it comes to the game and the shape of the team. Yes, it was instrumental, if you like, to a point where you are just choosing players to get minutes in legs. You're giving players, you're managing minutes. I understand all that. Mm-hmm. But again, the worrying concern for me was tactical shape. You know, it didn't look like there was a lot being done regarding the shape of the team. It's like we finished last season and we'll just take that into this season. Is that good enough? Is that good enough to move us forward as a
I
squad?
don't think so. I think that's the thing, because we sold a couple of players. We haven't brought only brought one player in. It's not good enough when we got Champions League football, Carabao, and FA Cup. We don't have enough players. We don't have enough. Literally, if we get, like, let's say 5 injuries, that's it. Our season's gone.
So let me ask you then, mate. What in your mind now, having seen, you know, a lot of second string players today, a lot of the first string players are obviously still on holiday. What's the priority now, position wise? Where do you think Newcastle need to look and strengthen the squad?
I think our defence.
You think it's right centre back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I must admit, mind saying that, dude. I honestly think, you know, I've watched Asula today. He's run, and I've said it from day one. He's a train track for me, Asula. He plays too central too many times. He doesn't pull defenders away. It's too easy to defend against him. You haven't got to track him. You know he's going to run back towards you. There's still a lot of learning to do for me with Asula. Not massively enamored by what I've seen from Asula. You know, his work rate's there. I'll give him the graft, but I don't actually see a centre forward in him yet. I'm not saying that's not going to come. But to be fair, you know, when you look at the opportunities that, you know, look, young Sean Naive. Naive. I'm going to say he looks baby faced, and yet, you know, he knows how to push a player to the forward post and then drop off. He found himself wide open in the middle of the park. So again, I like the look of Neve. I think he could potentially be the understudy behind and a third line. But I think Asula needs to play. I'm not saying Asula can't have it. I think he's very much a player who works very much on emotion, and I think if he scores a goal, he'll score you 10. Andy, how do you feel, dude, after watching the first 90 minutes of the pre-season?
Well, first of all, you've got to give credit to Celtic. I mean, we really did try and give them a good press about 20 minutes in, and they really, really did play well when the ball's on the ground. You can tell they're a Brendan Rodgers side. He's got his identity all over them. But I agree with Lewis, the defending today. I mean, their third goal, as much as it was great play from them, it was criminal from us. We went so high, no one dropped back. The most important 2 parts of the pitch today we got diabolically wrong. Defending and going forward. I don't think Joe White will make it, and I'm sorry, I just did not see it from him today. I thought Murphy of the two did the better. It was a frustrating.
With Murphy, do you mean? Because we had 2 Murphys on the pitch today.
Yeah, Alex.
I thought at least Alex. We had a little bit of a link-up play on the left, and he had the intelligence to realise that we were going to gamble. We might have lost the ball, but he made the gamble. He ran in behind. He put the ball in for Asula. And going back to what he was saying, them strikers' instincts for me are just not there. The train track thing that you said kind of rings true to me. It's as if he's wanting to hurt people when he's got the ball with his pace rather than when he hasn't got the ball. He doesn't drag people out and then create the space. He's rather running into the space once he gets the ball. So it's more of an active response rather than a proactive response to football. But look, I mean, if our starting 11 is out there fully fit, we know what the result is. But this is what these games are for, to get people up to speed. But I think if they don't, you know, it's not the greatest result you want when you're trying to attract players to sign for you. Let's be honest. The result, yes, okay, is 4-0, but teams are going to look at that. They're not going to take the fact that it's a pre-season game. You don't want to lose.
What about you, Ira? Welcome.
Hello.
Hello, Ira.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm the guy that asked about your academy products on the bench. Like, if you had started your back four, maybe Alex Murphy and the rest. I'm not into you guys. I don't watch much of your games. But if this result was based on Eddie Howe trying out the youth academy and the academy players, I think it won't hurt as much. The fact that it's Lascelles coming on and it's the Lascelles, it's just keeping Lascelles doesn't make sense. Like you're so much deadwood. I don't like to use the word deadwood, but it is deadwood. Callum Wilson alone, Longstaff, yeah man, you guys gotta tear out a lot of deadwood, man. Seriously, the youth you guys need to give your youth a chance. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but you've also got to have quality to come onto the field. And there's a point where what you've just said there, that I agree with. We have got to start moving players on. The biggest problem is when you've got a limited squad to start with, it's very difficult to lose too many players before you start bringing them in. And at this present moment in time, what you've seen there is the first game Lascelles has played post is a serious injury. He did look rusty. He looked totally rusty. He wasn't. His mindset didn't seem to be on the game at all. But there was a lot of youngsters there. Yeah. Listen, I agree. I think there is definitely, there is sentiment to what you're saying there. But like I said, when your hands are tied to a point where we can't really just keep offloading, as you say, the deadwood, without bringing players in, we're going to end up with a limited squad, to more of a limited squad than we are now. We've moved 4 players out, and we have only really brought 1 player in. And I'm talking as a squad. So you've got to start asking yourself now, where do you build the squad from? And for me, it's always been,
from the back.
Maybe I'm old school, you build from the back and you move forward. At this present moment in time, we seem as though we want to build forward and work our way back. And I don't know whether that's the right way of moving.
Yeah. You guys spend too much on attack. Yeah, correct. You guys spend too much on attack. Too much. You have Dubravka. Dubravka, I would keep, but John Ruddy, oh my gosh, extending his stay to 2026. You guys, I'm not serious about your back line.
Well, I don't think Ruddy was ever going to be, the one that's going to get us out of jail. If I'm honest with you. Yeah, Ruddy's there as a backup keeper. If Vlachodimos is obviously potentially going, I know he's refused to go out to one side, so he's potentially gone.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, Vlachodimos, and again, that was a handshake deal to get us at the PSR issues. And I think that is the problem. I think people still forget that we were in the crap at one point. And that's what I say. Yes, we've got a little bit of money behind us now, and whenever you look. And people say, look in Europe, because there is cheaper ones in Europe. And look, some of the prices that have come in from Europe at the minute match Premier proven players. There's no cheap players out there if they are good enough. Yeah. So we have to be very careful on who we go and choose. And I think we've got to walk away from the Trafford deal now and spend some time looking at keepers. I mean, you look at the opposition keeper today, Schmeichel, 38 years old. He looked still a young lad, he still looks as he can play with his feet. He looks agile. I think you've got to start asking the question, why are we looking at young keepers? Let's look at professional keepers that can play the football. And then, once you've got the stability in your back line with somebody who's got a head on his shoulders that can communicate with your back defence, then, you're looking 2 or 3 years' time to bring in a youth player.
Why not AC Milan, French number 1 goalkeeper?
Let me.
Give
me a second. Give me a second. There's a lot of us on the screen. We're at last thoughts before we move on, mate.
I'll go. I'll just go. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, man. Take care. Appreciate you watching, brother.
Ciao.
Appreciate it. Lewis, last thoughts, mate.
Yeah, but obviously, like this with the fair enough, Celtic are before away from their season starts. That's why they play better than us. There's no excuse about that. But we just need young experienced players as well, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
that's kind of a contradiction in terms. Young, experienced.
Yeah.
But if
where do you get that experience?
No. I'm gonna back Lewis on this one. There are some experienced, established footballers in the world that you can get. Man City does that all the time. Again, Julian Alvarez, very much experienced, very much young. There's a lot. Ekitike is one of those. So which we've gone for. But if we're gonna do something, we gotta go and do it.
Doesn't get a game.
If
But
who are you talking about doesn't get a
I
game?
said on this on Newcastle fans TV the other day. If money was no option, I would get your Yamil Yamal from Barcelona.
Musiala from Bayern Munich, but he's injured.
Musiala, well, that could be another one. But see, when we do a deal, we got to go out there and get them if we really rate them. We can't just funny around, because if we do, then other clubs like Liverpool will wake up and offer more money for the players, and therefore get them. So, Lewis, appreciate you coming on, mate. Wish you nothing but the best.
We'll be doing the watch-alongs for the next couple of games.
Yeah.
Right, I'll be on for them once, but I won't be on to the 2 games for the person James come at the games.
There you go, man. Enjoy. Take care, man. Stay safe.
See you later. Cheers.
See you, buddy. All right.
Ciao.
Tiger Studios in the building. Tiger, you are, I'm assuming, you show up when we lose, so that's good. That's interesting.
No, I don't. I show up every game. Come on.
Your true colors are showing, of course, so go on then.
Oh, God. Hey, listen, I didn't watch
anybody yet.
Listen, do you know what? First of all, it's good to see you lot. It's been a while, so it's great to see you lot. I missed you lot. And yeah, I didn't watch the game. I just saw your commentary because I was working and stuff. And I don't really care about the result. It's preseason minutes in the legs, but it's a wake up call for the board to they need to splash their money. They need to splash the money now and get the players in. This whole Hugo Ekitike saga, Isak saga, it's doing my head in. Just Liverpool need to if you want Isak, pay the money. Just take him if you want him. Otherwise, just shut up. But at the same time, we need players now, and we've got how long till the season starts? 3 weeks. And Eddie Howe came out and said he wanted 2 players before preseason. He's only got 1 player. My issue is that when fans say that the window shuts at the September, it's anyone that we sign now from now till then, is it going to be a panic buy? We should have got these players in before, ready for pre-season, so they can bed in, and then when the season starts, we've got the players. That's just my opinion. That's how I would operate a football club. You get the players in.
In an ideal world, of course, you are right.
But look, if we sign, listen, it gets to August and we sign our second player, whoever that's going to be, it's going to be a panic buy.
It's not going to be a panic buy necessarily.
Well, not from now.
It depends who it will be a panic buy.
Well, listen, not from now.
It definitely depends who it is.
It depends who it is,
Not
right?
from now. Listen, not from now until the end. But I agree with you. If the last 2 weeks, we just tried we did. We tried to do Elanga the same way last summer around. So if that's the case, then I mean that just doesn't make us look good.
Transfer deadline day transfers always scream panic when it's the last couple of weeks.
I mean, you can as long as you do your business and you're good, then you can obviously keep an eye open for the transfer deadline. You might add a player here and there. You might be interested in somebody that's but not if you're. I mean, you're not going to do that. We need 3 players at least, 3 different positions. You're not going to that in the last two or last week. When everything is perfect, everything is great. That's fine. Let me go to Strasbourg Steve.
Everything's not great. Everything's not great for Steve.
I just want. Sorry, Chris. Before Steve says something, I just want Win to sing that Langa song. I just love it.
Sing the Langa song. Sing the Langa song. Come on, man. Come on, go.
It's got to be done.
Sing it, man.
Got to be done in context, man. Hang on.
His name is
no context.
Tony.
Just sing it.
Tony Alanga.
His name is Tony. Tony Alanga. He's like a whip it down the wing, beats his man and whips him in. That's our Tony. Tony Alanga. Ilanga. There you go.
Honestly, I sing that song to myself to make me feel happy about this club at the moment.
Hey, man.
Now, you know my go-to song? Sandals on our
that's a proper song. That's a proper song. Yeah, exactly. Come on, man. When they always try to do these things to make himself feel better, that's fine. You made yourself feel better. Tonight was atrocious, man. You can't lose 4-0 to somebody. And you got to call for what it is. Now, you can't lose your mind now and think that life is over because it is what it is. You just lose a preseason game. But,
I can remember losing 6-0, first preseason game to Leyton Orient, and we qualified for Europe for the first
10-0 to D-League All-Stars.
By the way, we've been raided by Celtic fans in the chat. But the mods are keeping busy with listen, banter is banter, it is what it is. You guys won, but they're saying they're better than Newcastle, blah blah blah. All right, that's fine.
Well, we'll see in the Champions League if we get to.
Well, listen, we've got some good fans because we've hit the 250 likes, folks. Come on, come and
we
get
got,
the
900, 935 people watching at the moment, so I appreciate everybody's support.
And 257 likes.
That's
but
right.
At the same time, as much as we can sit here and say what we didn't do right, you have got to give credit to Celtic Day. That's why the first thing.
Well, they did great, yeah.
We did set a press, and we had a half decent press 30 minutes in, and they had a 5-minute period where they made us look a little bit silly.
Yes.
Well, to put it this way, we put in our best players. Although we put in our best players, they didn't play. Other new young players came in as well. So we really didn't play with our best possible lineup. But we still couldn't even get a goal in, which is kind of
when you're missing 100.
I think just going forward, if I was taking anything from it at all, what I would probably say is, going forward, we should be playing, albeit we're going to play two teams, but we should be playing with a first team offensive unit, and then the second half a first team defensive unit, or vice versa. We should have everybody who's going to be playing at some stage playing together, which we didn't see at all today, and that was slightly disappointing.
And we were all also obviously Isak, Joelinton, Livramento, Hall as well.
Yeah.
That's very true.
We're missing massive players. We know that.
And when Pope's dropping the balls, it doesn't help.
But hold on. Let's talk about that. Because, I mean, it begs the question, man. This guy is not going to get any better. He's not going to – that's going to be part of him forever. But the manager continues to choose him over other goalkeepers that are better. And in my opinion, Dubravka's a better goalkeeper. If I can't trust you with your feet – you might be as good with your hands, but if I can't trust you with your feet, then that's irrelevant.
Okay. All right, I'm fine with that, but Dubravka's better than Pope. All right, well, where does Dubravka rank in Premier League goalkeepers?
Yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do with it, though. It's about who's best for us right now at the moment.
Well, what's best for us is that we need to buy a goalkeeper.
I don't think that's our priority.
We can't even buy.
We can't even buy. The priority is a striker and a center back, then midfielder, and then probably a goalkeeper, but. We can't focus. We look at us, man. We focus so much on Trafford, and Man City comes in and just is about to take him. So
how many times in the last 2 weeks, Chris, have we said, "Oh God, I can't wait to see Anthony Gordon or Harvey Barnes and Alanga on the wing today"? In the future, how many times did we see the wing play today?
Well, Barnes is heavy.
Harvey Barnes was the only winger today, in my opinion, that offered any threat in their danger areas. Yes, Gordon had a couple of good touches and whatnot. Murphy didn't really do much attacking wise in the first half. I missed 6 minutes, so if I've missed something in the first 6 minutes, apologies. But Alanga was not his fault, but he was kind of cut out the game because we didn't have the ball and we weren't working the ball because the midfield at that point was Tonali, Joe White, and Miley. Yeah. So let's be fair, his ammo wasn't great. Then we seen Alanga have one opportunity in behind. He picks the wrong ball. We get a corner. Gordon got in behind a couple of times, but again, decision making. So it's great having all this pace and it's great having all this attacking threat. But if you don't make the right decisions at the right times, especially when you don't have a prolific goal scorer in the middle, you've got to get everything spot on, and they didn't. And that's the difference. And I think that's if any message has been sent to the owners today is we need a backup striker because we don't. You're going to see them score.
Aaron's comment is crazy, man. It's pretty good. It's pretty accurate though.
How was Sula
today? They
today?
had a little bit more possession than us first half as well. It was 52-48.
Yeah,
they just did much more with the ball.
Well, they didn't have their best team either, but I think our team was more depleted than they were. Quite honestly. And look,
I
man,
mean, yeah, McCowan, McGregor, Engels, 3 starters for them. Johnny Kenny's not a starter for them, but I think he should start over Idea. I think Idea is rubbish.
So
Overspent massively on him from Norwich City. Maeda is one of the best. He is the best player in Scotland, so he's obviously a starter. Trusty's their center back. He's a starter. Murray, not so much. Inamura, they just bought. That was his first ever appearance for the club. Ralston is average right back. I think they could use an upgrade there. I just think Rangers have a better right back. Schmeichel's their first choice goalkeeper. So they had what? 1, 2, 3 guys missing from their starting 11, pretty much. So
let's not forget, it could have been 5 as well if it wasn't for that one that the striker, when the ball came, when Target was trying to get to the winger.
It could have been 6 or 7. With Pope, we saw the best and the worst of Pope today. Because that save, the save he made when Cher almost put in his own net was fantastic. And then he goes and does what he does as a sweeper keeper, which is allegedly what he's much better than Dubravka at, which I think is nonsense, but that's by the by.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But
this is an hour ago. Newcastle interest in Chevalier.
Yes.
I thought that would make you happy.
Best young goalkeeper in Europe.
After Man City increased their interest in Trafford.
Oh, is that the Lyon keeper?
About 40 million, by the way.
Yeah.
I know. That's fine. You break the bank for someone like Chevalier.
Who's put that up, Win?
That's
some Joe Next and he's follow. He's
some, one of these.
It's
Jody Bud Boys who do our ticker.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's right. But Jordy Boot Boys, that's the problem. You don't identify how Jordy Boot Boys is the shares newsman from other people. So, there's like a news platform. So you got to see who they got it from. By the way, Craig Hope basically saying that he's told Newcastle are prepared to move on from their interest in Burnley's James Trafford with a deal still not agreed.
It's all over the place now.
Apparently, Lee Leland, his youngin was playing football this morning, and apparently Craig Hope's the manager of the young team that Lee's youngin was playing against.
Oh wow!
So just for Lee, you want us to say that because his youngin did well. Apparently,
should have gone in and asked him to come on the show, man. Come on now.
Nice.
You should have asked him to go and play for the black and white shirts.
But can I ask you guys a question, Black, before I go? This whole Isak situation. If, let's say, the Saudis come with like 200 million, do you sell him?
Yeah. To be honest, yeah.
200.
But would you? If it was now, would you sell him? But if it was like mid August, would you sell him for 200 million?
200 M's. 200 M's.
Yeah.
I mean,
even if it's like mid August or like the season started, would you sell him there?
But that ain't gonna happen, man. That's not
the problem. I see where Taylor's doing that because everyone knows you've got money in your pocket, so the price goes up.
But you've got the money in your pocket to pay the price.
Okay, so here's the thing: there's A side in transfers that you can either be on the A side or the B side of negotiations. There are clubs out there who are on the B side in terms of negotiations for buying and selling players. Man United with Garnacho, Sancho, and those guys. They're on the B side of every negotiation because of multiple factors that we all know. So what I'm saying is that there are clubs out there, maybe they need PSR, maybe the player's unhappy and is putting in a transfer request. We need to go to teams, I don't care where in the freaking world, scout them, make sure they're good enough, find teams that have really good players that are on the B side of negotiations. So even if they go with the whole Newcastle tax or we know you have money in your pocket, then your leverage, that's what it's all about. It's about supply and demand. You go to Lille. They don't need to sell Chevalier, so they're on the A side of negotiations. His contract is fine, and I think they're demanding about 60 or 70 million. But if you went to Torino, who always need money, and you go get Vanya Milinkovic-Savic for 30, 35. Let's say they do the Newcastle tax thing as 40.
But see, that's the thing. They ain't gonna do no tax, man. They don't get. Look,
the problem you've got those, Chris. If you sell Isak, you need 2 strikers.
I mean, if you're not gonna find
that's
an
fine. You have 200 M.
You get 200 M. You pay 65 for Harry Kane.
Yes, with Harry Kane.
Stop with the Harry Kane, man. Listen, I would take Harry Kane, but not the idea of Isak. No. I already have Isak.
If it was Harry Kane and Sesko,
Harry Kane and Sesko, exactly.
Yeah, if it was Harry Kane, Sesko, yeah.
Not Sesko.
There's a song there somewhere.
We got Harry Kane.
Like I just Sesko again.
And Harry Kane would never come to Newcastle, man. Come on.
Sesko.
You know what, Chris? If he wants to break Shearer's record, do it at Newcastle. You know,
man,
perfect club.
That is where I will agree on the numpty statement by Mighty Win saying that people always want to play in London. Like he says that people born in I don't know, in Brazil wake up saying I want to play in London and not any other cities, which is rubbish. But Harry Kane will want to be in London. He's not gonna come to Newcastle, man. Come on now. He's not going to come to Newcastle.
You put the money on the table, he will come.
What money? He's not going to get paid more in Newcastle than he does at Bayern?
Well, not right now, but I'm saying if we get 200 million for Isak, we'll pay what we like.
But
man,
the thing is with Saudi, though, if you get the 200 million, majority of that's going to be up front, so you can really go in, I suppose.
Be aggressive.
Yeah, you've only got to look at what Liverpool did when they sold Coutinho.
Osimhen and Sesko.
What?
Osimhen's gone, man.
Osimhen.
I would go Sesko Watkins personally, but there you are.
Oh, I wouldn't have Watkins.
When I love Osimhen, I would take him in a heartbeat. But if we accepted his wage demands, you would have to sell your house in Newcastle to fund it. Everybody would have to sell their businesses just to pay for life.
Yeah, well, if we get 200 million for Isak, we've got it.
No, I'm saying even though I'm being dramatic.
Yeah, but I'm not even.
But I mean, this is fantasy land we're talking, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not entertaining selling Isak. I don't think that's the
for
right
200.
Move. Man, ain't nobody paying.
I don't think you sell him even at
why?
200.
Okay, so why? Can I ask why?
Well, first of all, you're not gonna find another striker like Isak. None.
So, all right, let me debunk that.
Don't come up with no fucking MLS or Turkish league.
No, I wasn't even gonna go there. I was gonna go with: have Newcastle had really good strikers in the past before? Yes or no?
Like what?
Have Newcastle had really, really good strikers before in their club's history? Yes.
Well, Alan Shearer,
obviously.
Alan Shearer.
Or no?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, great. So, is it a accurate statement to say I think we can find another one?
No.
Not right now. No.
It's like selling. It's like telling City, yeah, just get rid of Haaland, you'll find another one. No, it don't work like that.
It's a bit like getting on your 5th wife. It doesn't mean your 5th wife's going to be better than your first, does it? I mean,
yeah, and tell Mighty Win about that.
Need to be.
That's win about that.
Isak isn't on the level of Shearer, for example, yet.
He's a better player. He certainly is a better player. Yeah. He doesn't have the stats.
There you go.
He doesn't have the stats of.
Find better. You can.
Isak is a better footballer. That's a fact, man. You can just watch him play. Now he doesn't have the same numbers because clearly he's just getting started. Now we'll have to see what happens.
My overall point is there is life after.
No, there isn't, man.
Yes, there is. But what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
We're not gonna sell Isak. We'll sell Gordon anytime. We got a replacement for Gordon.
No, I would sell Gordon first as well. I agree, but we're talking specifically about this hypothetical.
I don't think you sell him this summer, this season. You have to keep him for this season at least. Next summer, then we can.
I don't think we sell him either. That's what I'm saying. We're talking hypothetical.
Yeah, I don't think we.
We should be talking about Celtic and what's just happened at Parkhead.
Celtic.
We
got Elanga on the wings, man. He's a whippet.
Hey, Elanga, what do you think about Elanga?
I thought he was ported, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, man. On this one, I agree with you. Today, he was not good.
I was actually quietly impressed, but I don't rate him like you guys do.
You got to give him time, Steve. You just give him time.
He put two good crosses in.
Yeah.
But
that was better than Target did the whole damn game.
Too often he wasn't. But comparing Elanga and Target is like comparing apples and pears.
I was talking crossing specifically, and also making a joke. But.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is, he put 2 really good crosses in. But
Yeah.
the problem was there was 3 occasions when there was long balls played to the right wing, and it was Kraft that was on the end of them. It should have been Alanga that was on the end of them.
That is
He
true.
went inside, didn't he? He went inside, yeah.
Yeah.
Which isn't really his game like that. Yeah.
All right, guys, I gotta go. Chris, Win, Gary,
Yeah,
Andy,
yeah.
Steve,
All right.
take care. I'll see you on the next one. Okay.
Cheers, bye.
What did you guys make about Sula?
It goes back to what
Sula was
Gary,
interesting.
it goes back to what Gary was saying 6 weeks ago. Certain games, when a team, when they're not having the ball and they're controlling the ball, the first thing they do, they know we're going to go direct. So all they do is outnumber the wingers, and that's exactly what happened to Langa today. Every time we tried to switch the play and get the ball quickly to Langa, there was 3 players around him. The problem being is in the middle of the pitch we had no creativity, so no one was worried if a midfielder came forward with the ball, because all the wingers did was this: come in, and they're still outnumbered.
Too narrow.
There was just no penetration from the middle of the pitch. If there's penetration, you have to tuck in and worry about the midfielders, which creates space either out wide or they can make diagonal runs behind. There was none of that today. None of it.
There was no penetration at all today, boy. I tell you what. There was.
Just said right there. I thought I was dreaming about tonight.
Whoop the twat.
We gotta get Roy back in, man. Hey, Wayne, this is your job to get Roy back in. He's mad at you. That's why he doesn't want to come back. No, he'll get back. He'll be back. But
I was gonna ask about Osula. What did y'all make of him? I thought he did his thing.
He did a few things well, and he did a few things badly.
He did a lot of things badly, not a few.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, the problem is
he didn't immediately stake a claim.
You see, I mean,
definitely not.
Iniesta's just put in the chat there that he's rapid. Asula's rapid. Then why don't you take up, athletics? Because football isn't about pace. Football's about having a sense to work away from your defenders. And like I say, Asula, as a defender, when you know where he's going to run, you don't even have to follow him. You know you're going to come. It's like a yo-yo. He just keeps running back to the same position. And that's why Isak is such a clever player, because Isak takes you wide. He'll bring you in on an angle. And when you start splitting centre-halves, that's when you create space for other people to walk into. And that's when you start moving defences around. Andy's hit the nail on the head. Today, what happened was it was too easy for Celtic to defend anything that we had going forward. And that's what I said. They didn't need to move because they just stayed in shape. So every time the ball went wide, they'd got 2 players wide because their wingers dropped back to double up on our wingers. So the 2 centre-halves never moved from the middle of the park, the middle of the penalty area. So any opportunity that Asula had was sniffed out straight away. So
the first centre-half never had to run.
No, nothing. Not a thing. And that's what I said. You put one centre-half on Asula and the rest of it's just easy. Like I say, it's a yo-yo effect. He just keeps running back in the same space all the time. And that's why I said, young naive Neve, come on. Wow. And what did he do? He goes to the front post and then works back into the central. He gets a free header. And that's the type of things that you want to see Asula doing, but he never does. When Asula moves front post, he stays front post. When he goes back post, he stays back post. So there's not enough movement for me to say that Asula is he's going to be end product. Not yet.
By
Definitely
far.
not ready yet.
What's that?
I'm not saying he couldn't.
Neve's a more natural striker. He can hold the ball up better. He occupies the centre half better. He might not be as big as Asula and as strong as Asula, but his touch is he's a little bit more where people are around him. All right, if you can merge them two, you haven't got a bad player, I don't think. But Neve for me would be the more natural goal scorer of the two.
Of course, yeah.
Man, this chat. Thank goodness we're ignoring it, but this chat is.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a bit disgusted in some of it.
Yeah, some people are nuts, man. Hey, what's happening with Celtics fans, man? You guys can't take a win. What happens when you lose? Fucking hell, man.
They're a bunch of dickheads, honestly.
I mean, gosh, dang, man.
Honest to God.
But I mean, I don't know if you can take anything good. The only good is what not to do, I guess, for next game.
I think we played all right on the ball first half. I wasn't like second half was a different story. First half though, I thought we were all right. Nothing crazy, But Celtic took their two chances very well, and countered very, very efficiently, and actually kept the ball really well first half as well. But I don't know about you guys. I noticed like a big drop off. Say first half was 6 out of 10. Second half was like 3, 2. Something like
We've
that.
also got to remember as well, it could have been a red card if there was VAR for Burn. As much as he doesn't mean it, he's last man. He could. If there's VAR,
I thought that was a harsh yellow card, to be fair.
I thought it was a harsh look. In theory, he doesn't mean to make contact with the player.
No, not at all.
No,
but he was last man. Yeah, he was last man.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm not.
Let's get Steve off your comment. Sorry, Steve, I laugh.
What happened?
Listen, even for the Clapper and Chief, there's not a lot of positives to be taken out of this.
Robo said Andy Carroll looks well. That's funny. Andy Carroll, he's coming to the English football to
lower leagues now.
To lower leagues, isn't it?
Dagenham Redbridge or something.
Imagine if we played them in the Carabao Cup or FA Cup. Wouldn't that be something?
Trouble is, though, it does prove it, doesn't it? He's certainly struggling in the lower leagues.
Listen, seriously.
Don't do it, Wayne. Wayne, don't do it.
I was worried today about what Eddie did and didn't do.
Wayne, it's the same. Stop it, man. You listen, you know what? I'm tired of you. Seriously. Because either you are on the boat that criticizes Eddie, or you are on the boat that kneels down, put your ponytail up, and you do what you need to do. Because you can't say that and then say Eddie Howe knows best. No, you criticize what you think is wrong. So if you're going to say, you keep saying this, Eddie Howe does, I don't agree. Eddie Howe does all these things that he's doing bad.
But
in 2 hours, you're going to be like, you numpties, I'm a proper fan. Like, come on, man.
I have consistently criticized Eddie's in-game management.
No, you haven't, man. So, okay.
Yes,
okay, then. So, if you do
that,
how long?
I have what I say is that his deficiencies in in-game management are well and truly outweighed by his excellence in other departments.
The pros outweigh the cons.
Absolutely. The pros outweigh the con.
You're saying you criticize Eddie. You're saying you criticize Eddie. I'm trying to think. Last year, both Fulham losses. I think that was a glaring example of being poor.
And as I have consistently criticized his in-game management and said that he needs to improve.
Appreciate it, Christopher.
Thank you, Chris.
Raul.
He's just beaten Sporting Lisbon as well on Wednesday.
Hold on, let me read the comment. Thank you for your donate. Damn it. I am out, but the mentality of Celtic in a friendly is a joke. No wonder their fans are really disliked. Not brushing off the loss. We lost, but calm down, Celtic. Keep your kilts on. Well, I mean, look. According to this goes back. This goes to because Toon fans were still singing Ranger songs in the stands or something. According to them, like I listen. I don't have no clue, but we didn't do that. So why are you guys coming over here and coming at us, man? We just talking about. We give you props. They did well. They won.
Did anyone want to hear did anyone want to hear my one positive?
Yeah, what's your positive?
Yeah, go for it.
Botman looked fit.
Okay.
I wouldn't say look.
But he got comfy beaten twice.
No, hold on, no. On that goal, that is the whole line of defense. On that goal that they got.
No, I'm talking actually about 2 instances which didn't result in goals.
And
which could have done.
The ball into the box.
Fabian Scher's mistake the Pope saved. I mean, you can't have that. I mean, that's criminal, man. You can't have that stuff.
Tough spot for Cher to be in, but
No, you got to hoof it. You can't.
Better center halves deal with that much better.
You have to get it out of you. You can't. I mean, come on. And then who was it on the Target got killed by that guy on the right, man. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I mean, he got annihilated.
But I've said a million times.
No.
Within 90 minutes, a fullback is going to get skinned.
No, man, not like that,
That's what a winger's on the pitch for, to skin a fullback.
Guys in Maeda violated.
Come on, man. This guy didn't do no crossing, no defending, no nothing. Win.
It wasn't the fact he got skinned. It was there was that opportunity where they missed, where he got skinned. Then there was the goal on that side of the pitch, their third goal, which was a brilliant goal. Target's positioning before that ball goes out wide is absolutely criminal. He knows he's not as quick as the player, so he still stands out.
I'll watch it all again, obviously, believe it or not.
The problem was, the hope for me was, that's the type of team I was hoping Target was going to go to. And that wasn't the best audition, let's be honest, for any team.
Wait, why would they sign him? They just signed Tierney.
Correct. That's my point.
Yeah.
Who's on about Celtic signing Target, like?
No, it's a type of team that I thought.
I wish we'd signed Tierney. I would have had Tierney in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But the only problem is we've got Lewis Hall, and is he going to?
Tierney, yes.
Maybe we can. We haven't tried.
Is he going to come here and play a second fiddle when he can play in the Champions League with Celtic? No, he's not.
I will agree with the Celtic supporters in the chat on this one. Maeda was pretty good.
Yeah, he's the one I highlighted at the start of the show, wasn't it? We've certainly got to keep your finger on the pulse with Maeda. He's a workaholic. And listen, you can't take anything away from Celtic. Celtic actually, pulled our pants down today. We look totally unorganised. They are further down the pre-season than we are. Their season starts sooner than ours does. At the end of the day, it's a run out for the boys. Yes, they've won. They've won clearly. I'd hoped to God they'd kept the political stuff out of the chat because it's not something that belongs in football. But hey, it is what it is. Take the win with grace, as we take the loss with grace, because at the end of the day, if we meet again in the Champions League, let's see what happens.
Exactly.
It ain't gonna be the same. I tell you that much. It ain't gonna. Of
course,
be
it
ain't.
ain't.
We're gonna have the proper. We're gonna have the proper Warriors on the pitch. Any last thoughts before we go on? Then
we signed a goalkeeper and a center and two center backs.
We definitely need to sign a centre back, and we definitely need to sign a striker.
Yeah, we definitely need a midfielder for me.
And on Miley's performance today, and Joe White,
we haven't got a lot of
I was very disappointed with.
It goes back to, guys, all these predicted 11s that we've seen all pre-season with the new players. The one player that was getting overlooked in them predicted 11s we didn't have today, and by God, it showed. Joe Linton.
Yeah,
well, that's true.
Yeah. We missed you. We missed Joe. That's what I said. I mean, at the end of the day, we are a man short now in our back line to support the midfield. And you saw today both Bruno trying to do too much, then Tonali trying to do too much because you have no support. And that's what I said. When you lose any of those three that we've got, what you've got then as your second string coming in is very poor. Willock shows no confidence in me whatsoever. I don't see a player in him anymore like I used to. I usually think that he gives you an out when he runs with the ball. But again, today, he doesn't get involved in the game enough for me.
He got involved the first 10 minutes, then it was nothing.
Yeah, but his role's supposed to have been, from where he was started from, for me, was to overload that left-hand side, to support the likes of Harvey Barnes, who hasn't got the pace to get behind. Then you've got, obviously, another slow fullback who's going to play your triangles. Didn't show enough down that area for me. And then if you want to float him as an inside left, playing as a 10, then at least shape yourself in that role. For me, he was invisible for most of the first half.
He's never on the half turn.
Yeah, he's never on the half turn, not at all. So I don't know. I think the one player that I would seriously question about us going forward is Willock, unfortunately, because I don't think he is available to be the future of Newcastle.
No, I've said this for probably about a year and a half or so. Andy will definitely back me up on. I've talked about Willock for a while now. It's like I'd probably just move him on. I don't think he'll be the Willock of scoring 7 straight games or whatever under Brute. That ain't happening at Newcastle.
Going back to what Gary said, there is you can get away with one of the 3 being missing. So if you've got a Bruno and Tonali, or a Joe Linton and Tonali, or a Joe Linton and Bruno, you can get away with one of the others coming in, a Willock or a Miley. If two,
you have to change your formation then, though, mate.
We absolutely go to shit. There's no structure when only one of them is there.
And I think that proved it at the end of the season when we went 3 at the back, because he has to change. He has to make a change then, Eddie Howe, because he doesn't trust what we've got to support the midfield.
That's true. All right. We're going to call it a day then. And if there's any interviews from the players or manager, we'll put it up. We'll put that up as well. Other than that, tomorrow, stay tuned 9 p.m. to our sister channel now, 90s Max at 9 p.m. tomorrow. And we're working on other things on the weekends. Steve McCullough, I'm watching you. We're gonna put Steve McCullough and Mighty Win together on the weekends and see how that goes. Boy, it's gonna be mayhem, boy, mayhem. Andy Bell can join that one as well. Anyways, it's been a lovely show. What was that?
Win.
I'll have to be ref, I think.
Yeah.
What's that?
Get the sofa score out, Win. I got some players for you to research.
And if I get the sofa score out, I just message Steve and say, do you know this player by any chance?
Yeah. By the way, we'll upload the reaction as well. So if you missed it, you can just watch the reaction without having to deal with the match in between it. Thank you to Shane Smith for being a member of 6 months. Lewis, 16 months. Welcome to Marty Steed for becoming a member. Ian Fleming, thank you for your first £2. Random Access gifted a membership. Thank you, Random, again for the £20. Thank you, Queen of Heart, for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you to Queen of Heart for the super chat. Thank you to Random for another super chat. Thank you, Random, another super chat. Thank you, Ian Flame, for another super chat. Thank you, Christopher. It looks like a Celtic fan, maybe, or not. Oh, no, he was a Toon fan for the last super chat. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you for your support. We gained a lot of subscribers today. We've had, just right now, a total of 19,000 people come through the stream today, which is
19,000.
And we've got 274 likes, so we nearly got
There you go.
250.
Good job.
And we got to the 300 nearly. Now you want to smash the like before you go, see if you can get
Go
one
ahead
of
and do
300.
that. Thank you, everyone. We will see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.
Lasses and bands.